Yo, 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 it's your boy Rockstar, host of the popular new podcast at my mama's house and Rock's house. And with that being said, you know how I do it. I come to you humbly out of respect for life and life itself. And with that being said, we're going to get the show started. We got a few other panel that are coming in a little late, but nevertheless, they'll be here. Until then, we're going to rock out. Now, y'all know we some gentlemen, so we want to welcome the lovely Miss Carmen, who I have been watching. And I think we've been on the show together. I think we was on Anton's show at the same time.
We were on Anton's show a couple times. Yeah, we were.
A couple of times. So I have been watching her, and a lot of you out there, y'all probably have too. So with that being said, Ms. Carmen, we always let people do their intro and promote themselves from the beginning of the show. And if you're on at the end of the show, then we'll do the same too, because we definitely care about exposure, marketing, and getting yourself out there so we can all eat. So with that being said, Ms. Carmen, introduce yourself, let them know your ears, and push whatever it is you're pushing.
Hi, I'm Carmen. You can follow me on my Instagram. I'm not pushing anything. It's just been a podcast. This is fun. So I don't have one of my own yet. Maybe I will. But anyway, just follow me on Instagram. I do a lot of cooking. So
Yes. All right. And as usual, we got my boy Yogi. I don't know if you know Carmen, but right now this boy got the hottest punchline on YouTube. Yeah, Big Yogi, talk to him.
Hey man, he is I and I am him. Big Yogi in the building, man. Once again, man. Hey man, keep calm. Fuck with a fat boy, huh?
Yeah, time out.
Yeah, straight like that.
Yeah. Man, so Miss Carmen, how was your weekend and the week that passed? How was it?
it was good. Just regular stuff, regular shit. I'm in Atlanta, so that's where I'm at. Okay. Nothing crazy, nothing new. I'm trying to find something to do for Halloween because it's coming up. So Halloween's my favorite holiday, so let's see how that goes.
With all the ghouls and the goblins.
I do. I think I want to be Shigo. I was thinking about that. I was like, I can either be Shigo or Wednesday. I think I'm going to be Shigo. Shigo from Kim Possible. I don't know if y'all know her, but anyway.
Yeah, I was going to say, who is that?
I know who Wednesday is.
You know who Wednesday Adam is?
Yeah, I know who Wednesday is.
Oh, okay.
The throwback right there, man. They don't know nothing about Wednesday.
How about y'all? How was y'all week?
Yo, I'm gonna let you go first.
Oh well, man, your boy just celebrated a birthday on Friday, man. You know, your boy turned the big. Right. I ain't finna say because ain't none of y'all business. You hear me? But yo, man, your boy celebrated his birthday, man. Blessed to see another year, man.
Well, look here, Negro. Don't be talking about you ain't gonna tell your age, but then want to call everybody old, nigga.
Fuck. I mean, I'm old. I'm stand on it. Nah, man. Hey, man. I'm real about mine, man. I just turned 40 years old, man, on Friday, man.
You know what? We got some backdoor memes, man. I'm sick of y'all. Stop saying old. Stop describing your age. They ain't they motherfucking business, man.
Hey, I say old just to be capping. I'm in my prime. I don't know what you talking about, baby. I'm here 10 toes.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Nah, man, my week, my last week was long. It was long. A lot of doctor meetings. So, as y'all know, my son's been in the hospital, so he's been fighting some serious health issues. So that's been a challenge, you know what I mean? So, but getting through it, fighting, and then that included 15, 20-hour days. So been a lot of conversations with doctors, nurses, surgeons. So me and my child mama schedule been crazy. But that about it, man. Other than that, just working on. Had to create some new QR codes and stuff for my. I've been doing some new marketing strategies for my training, my boxing training. So for those who don't know, I'm a professional boxing coach and fitness trainer. So I've just been working on elevating that. I've been blessed since I've moved. I've been given full use of a full gym facility. So that's been a blessing. So, and I mean, it's a huge facility. It's like a small LA Fitness. So I've been given access to that and I'm work the deal where I could train my clients and stuff. So now I have a new home out here because I used to co-own a boxing gym in Houston for about 9 years. So, but of course, when I moved, I had to let that go. The co-owner, he still has, he's still doing his thing there. So shout out to Rise Boxing and MMA in Houston on the east side. So yeah, that's
where are you at now,
Huh?
Where'd you move to?
I'm in Atlanta.
Oh.
Yeah. We neighbors.
I want to move to Atlanta too. Goddamn.
Yeah, we neighbors, Carm.
We are. We sure are. We right down the block.
Yeah, but I'm a Texas boy all day, every day. I've been out a few years, but I've been coming here all my life though. I've been out here a few years. Business, mainly business, a little personal. So yeah. But it's been.
I got somewhere to come work out at when I come to the A, huh?
Yeah, shit. Everybody else be coming out here. They rock, I'm coming. Like, all right, let me know. You need to pick you up, nigga.
Yeah, man.
Love from the airport, everything.
Me and Quasi making plans. Don't worry about it.
You already know, man. I'll be waiting on you, fam. Yeah, but that's been about it. I didn't go to the gym this morning.
I'm so bad about that, about gym and stuff. And it's so crazy because my job, there is a gym at my job. Is literally right downstairs. And it's free for the employees, and I still don't go. I'm like, oh.
Yo, I'm about to get on your ass. I'm going to fuss with you, Carmen.
It's hard to get, hell, I'm not going to get up. I'm going to be at work at 10 a.m. and I'm just like.
How many times you went to the club and had to go to work in the morning?
Huh?
Yeah, you heard him. That's a good
guilty. Hey, guilty.
And it's so funny because it's brand new and it's renovated and everything. It's beautiful. I went in there, took pictures, and walked right back out. I ain't even gonna lie. I was like, I took pictures and walked right back out. I was like, oh, this is cute.
Nah, you can do it, Carmen. Now, to my defense, I worked out in my crib though.
Oh,
I just didn't feel like going to do it.
Sometimes you're just trying to be in the gym and be weird. It'd be weird, man, especially for females. If females in the gym, it'd be weird. You get weirdos looking at you, and you get weirdos like, bro, I'm not trying to be rude, but can you get up off my face? Like I said no. Like get up.
What gym you going to?
No, man, it don't even matter. I used to go to
But that's the new gym culture, man.
That's what it was. Planet Fitness.
We were talking about that a few episodes ago, and I was saying the woman coming up, you got some of these new dudes in it. Here's the thing. Here's the problem. The problem is that social media is bringing these weirdos in the gym who are not coming there to work out. They're coming in there to sell themselves.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And they fucking it up. Now the good thing is that see the men, they can call the men out, and then the men are more comfortable. What's up, King? The men are the people at the gym, they're more comfortable at coming and checking the men there. You see what I'm saying? What? As opposed to the woman, it's a little different. You know what I mean? But trust me, I've seen plenty times where a woman says somebody bugging them and they get their ass out the gym. So I think what you need to do is you just gotta, hey, manager, they're gonna get their ass out the gym just like in the club.
Well, I'm gonna have to just do that because sometimes it's just like, bro, you weird. I just leave. I just leave. I was like, okay, you bugging me too much. I just leave.
Yeah. Here's my mentality. This is what I say, right? And this is one of the things I don't like about black people. So sometimes we don't know how to take advantage of the freedoms we have. We'll cry wolf, but then we won't. Let me tell you something. I will call the police on your ass. That's what they're there for. The fuck.
Hello?
What I am not here to try to prove to the next man I'm hard. No. I will call the police. I will tell you I'm calling the police. me. You know what I'm saying? And so for me,
fuck they thoughts.
Yeah, fuck they thoughts. So next time Carmen that motherfucking weirdo bug you go to the man. Get their ass out the way. Shit, fuck that shit. Hell yeah. What's up, King?
Muted.
What's up, yo? What's up, man? I was trying to get my audio right, man.
Oh, now you good. Go and introduce yourself. We know you got a late start, but go and introduce yourself. Let them know about the Hugh Wood Show.
Hey, man, y'all know what's up. This is King, Director King with Hugh Wood. We are streaming on Tubi right now. Go check it out. And we're on YouTube TV if you'd like to just be on YouTube. Because we on YouTube right now live, so make sure you hit that like and subscribe at my mama's house. I'm glad to be here. Last night was crazy. We was rusty. We was trying to film. We called ourselves filmmakers, and I don't think we knew the difference between a lens and a car prop. So we were struggling. We got it in though, but we were struggling. So hey, go check out Hewwood, y'all. We are local filmmakers, and we making a difference.
Yes. That's what's up.
Man.
So I'm gonna ask you, King. How was your previous week and weekend? If you have something to add to what you just said.
My weekend was good. Just busy, full, just getting ready for, filming. That's what I was just focused on. I didn't really get a chance to jump into any social issues or anything like that was going on the weekend, but I did witness some of the stuff. So,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That's what's up. For sure. So,
hey, what's up, Carmen Diaz?
Yeah.
That's somebody new on here. Yeah, what's up?
Yeah. I am new. Nice to meet you. Yeah. My weekend was good. My week was good. So let's get this started.
What's up, Big Joe?
What go down, my brother?
You know what it is.
You know what I'm saying? You already know.
Yeah, and Carmen, this is my longtime friend. I've worked with him before on some projects. He's a movie director, videographer, all that. So, yeah.
What's your favorite genre? What genre you working with?
I would say I don't know what you call it. I guess like spaghetti westerns, drama, narrative. I'm a big Quentin Tarantino fan. I'm a big John Singleton fan. They call me John Singleton of the South.
Oh, really? Nice. Yeah, I like Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah. So I like edgy, suspenseful type of films, that kind of thing. Right now, I'm dealing with a crime drama series. That seems to be the thing that was going on. So got a lot of people's attention on that. So we just been rocking with that. But we got a lot more horror films and psychological dramas, all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
You know what? Man, I got a record, bro, that I thought about it, man, and I have been thinking about it for the longest. But then I had thought of something. I've been had the idea, but then I had said, you know what? You know who would be good to direct that video? And I said, yeah. I said, King. I'm gonna have to get Witch on that. It's the
That's what's up.
Which record is it? I don't even know the name of my own records. I fucking hate the rap game now. Fucking hate the rap game, bro. I swear to God.
What's up, F-150?
What's good, family? What's good, baby? I mean, I'm a Dodge guy, but it's number love.
I'm a Ram guy. Got 1500.
That's right. I'm a Dodge fan too. Yeah, 1500 Hemi, Texas. I got that big horn, baby. 6 foot back, extended cab. You know what I'm talking about?
Hog in the road in that big motherfucker.
I'm trying to tell you, 22s, baby. You know what, Yogi? I had wanted the lift kit, but when I did my homework on it, this was years back when I had first got it. And when I did, you got to do your research on it. I was like, okay, how much is it and stuff like that. That wasn't the problem. I wasn't tripping on that. But when they told me that I got to change the brakes every 6 to 7 months, and then I have to change the whole brake system. I said, "Oh hell no!"
Hell
Yeah,
no.
bro. I had
I said,
so
"Hell no!"
I got a 1500 now, but
Yeah.
the truck I had before, I had a Toyota Tundra, and I had that bitch like a 5-6 inch lift on that bitch. Man, say, but see, when I bought it, it was already lifted and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't have to do all that. Man, look here, boy. I tell you, used to hog the road, then boy, but that motherfucker ate some gas up though, boy. God damn.
Believe it. I believe it.
Yeah, that motherfucker was hard though, man. But I miss my baby, man. Got to a wreck the day after my birthday last year.
Damn. Yeah. So after that, I said, you know what? Because it already sit high anyway. And then I got 2 tunes on it. I'm like, man, I'm good, bro. I ain't doing all this shit. Just for looks, man. Fuck that shit.
Yeah. Keep that motherfucker clean.
Don't get into it, man. Y'all ready for the icebreaker? Y'all know it's gonna be funny.
Well, we missing quality. What's going on?
Yeah, quality. He should be
coming. Yeah, he coming.
Yeah, he coming. Hold on. All right, let's get it started. Mute your mics.
Man, love, women. Money.
We know exactly who he talking about.
Hey, look at him. I mean, the shit ain't funny, but the shit funny.
You know exactly who they talking about. You don't even gotta know the language. I see Carmen up there. I see Carmen up there laughing. Woo!
Hey, you see how many times he circled love?
She
went around the
I was just about to say that. He's circling.
She went around the lap.
Beyond bolded. Oh my God.
He went around the lap 4 times. Boom, boom, boom. I don't know.
Scribbled some more and then went back and circled that motherfucker 15 more times. Goddamn.
Man.
That wasn't playing.
And then went over into the other lane.
Oh shit, man.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Icebreakers, bro.
Oh, wow.
I swear to God, I watched that shit and laughed like 6 times straight. I was like, fuck.
That's so.
And the way he threw the marker too, he was like, ah, that's what y'all women do. Like, dang.
And look, you notice he hid the word money, Carmen. You didn't see
I ain't
that.
even see it.
I ain't even see the word. I
Oh,
already knew what he's talking about. I ain't even have to see the words.
It's a trap, bro. And it's so funny. And all I could think about was like, I hear my wife, baby, I need some money. She don't even say she need. My wife don't say she need shit because she don't. She's like, give me some money.
Give me some money.
Give me some money. She Nigerian, so I always be playing with her accent. Give me some money.
That's funny.
But she say baby with it, so it helps.
It helps.
Yeah, that helps. You gotta butter that shit up. Don't just be asking me.
You gotta ask for it. Not you're still gonna ask. You gonna she shouldn't even ask. She
no, she don't ask. She don't ask.
You don't ask. You demand it.
Yeah. Shit, our ass don't work, so she. But I mean, I like that. Butter that shit up. Don't just say give me no money. You make me think I'm in the streets. I don't trust you.
Damn.
Motherfucker just come to you and say, where your wallet at?
Yeah, that sounds like robbing.
My wallet.
Yeah,
It ain't nothing in my wallet for you.
You're right. I like that, yo. Yeah, in the streets, that's like you about to rob.
Yeah,
run me that.
Give me.
Nigga
She
gonna
say,
tense
baby,
up.
I'm baby.
Yeah, nigga gonna tense up. Hold up, what you want, man?
Yeah, she be like,
nah,
baby.
for real.
Yep. Oh, but don't this how the daughters do it. Daddy, what you doing?
Yep. Nah, not my daughter. My daughter just gonna come out and ask, Dad, I need some money.
Yeah. Damn.
They ain't no, hey, how you doing? I miss you. I want to see you. I just want to hear your voices. Daddy, I need some money. I need my hair done.
See, you super spoil yours, and that's what that's on. See, I'll still say no. I could be a little mean with it. So my daughter try to start conversation. Daddy, what you doing?
You already know what that mean, man. What the hell you want?
At least bring a plate of food with it. Bring something. I do that. I was like, here you go. I made you some food.
Man, like you said, man, you gotta butter us up. It come off a little better if you butter us up.
What do you need?
That
Put
helps.
some butter on it.
That helps.
Yo, it helps a lot. And like Yogi said, don't come in like you're about to rob me.
Oh, man. Call me like I'm your trick or something. Shit.
Be looking like, damn, you trying to set me up, my own wife, my own daughter? What the fuck?
You plotting on me?
Yeah. All right, man. We finna go and get into it. So Carmen, I don't know if you've seen any of the shows. We have a segment where I just thought about it and I had made the commitment that if we could give constructive criticism and sometimes blatantly call motherfuckers out, then we can at least give somebody their flowers. So this is the flower segment. Yeah, appreciate it. So this is the segment, YouTube viewers out there, where we give people their flowers. So with that being said, mute your mics and let's get it started. All right, so today we're going to give our flowers to the billionaire, and his name is Dr. Herriot Tabuteau. This is a billionaire that holds over 200 patents and founded a biotech company worth over $6 billion, but they won't tell you about him. So with that being said, I'm going to tell y'all about him. So give me a second. Let me add him back. Hold on. Share screen. And I'm going to keep out in the frame. All right, so Dr. Tabuteau is the principal scientist, founder, and CEO of Awesome Therapeutics, a New York-based biotechnology company focused on discovering and developing new medicines for people living with brain disorders. He is the inventor of more than 200 patents, including potential new medicines for depression, behavior disturbances, and Alzheimer's disease and narcolepsy. His main research interests are in neuropsychiatry and clinical research methodologies to improve the drug development process. His original concepts have resulted in investigational medicines that have received 3 breakthrough therapy designations from the US FDA. Prior to founding Awesome, Dr. Tabuteau spent several years in healthcare finance. After obtaining his MD degree, he joined the healthcare investment banking group at Goldman Sachs and was subsequently a senior healthcare research analyst at Bank of America Securities. Dr. Tabuteau was a founding member, senior analyst, and partner at HealthCo/SAC Capital, which is a large healthcare hedge fund, where he was responsible for the biotechnology, genomics, and instrumentation portfolios. He's originally a Nigerian. He attended Xavier High School, a Catholic Jesuit high school in Manhattan Union Square, and he credits his work ethic to his father, who is Haiti, and his historical perspective and love of Motown to his mother, who was born and raised in Manhattan's Harlem neighborhood and who was involved in the civil rights movement in the 1960s. He credits his love of art and literature, both of them, and he was born in Haiti. Their original roots is Nigeria, but they were raised in Haiti. He's dedicated father to 2 wonderful children, and he has 2 girl twins. His favorite charities include Success Academy, a network of free public charter schools in New York City, and City Meals, which delivers meals to homebound elderly New Yorkers. So with that being said, we want to give our flowers to this doctor, and also we're going to give him a round.
Hey, right. How you be finding these people? Because like it be people, man. We do this segment on some people that be doing some extraordinary shit, but you don't never hear about it.
Good question, man. I'm glad you asked me that, man. You know, when it comes to our mindset, bro, you know, this is what I was taught. You are what you absorb.
Yeah.
And so a lot of the times these be people that I've already known about or studied or was taught about or told about. And so, like you said, you know, it's a lot of this doesn't go in the media and stuff, you know, and I tell people expect that from media that isn't owned by us and for us. You know what I mean? So now there are some of the flowers, of course, I don't know everybody, but my connection to those people like this that I do know, when I'm constantly studying and stuff like that, I run across them. And then, you know, also like we talked about, you know, your algorithm is based on the things that you look for and what stuff you look at. So this type of stuff comes up all the time on my algorithm as well. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, it's one of them things, man, where sometimes you do gotta dig, but they're out there though. Yeah, they're out there. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know, but the good thing is we got people like us on a podcast like this that could, you know, definitely give them some light. I think that's one of the beautiful things about this particular segment, because, you know, like I said before, there's no other podcast that does this. So this is a niche that we can say is ours. There's nobody else's. There's no one in YouTube land that does this.
No,
Yeah.
not like this, because you'll get like dominant or prominent speakers to speak on it, and you'll learn about certain things, but they got an angle of what they're doing. It's not free spirited or free flowing like this show, and still hit you with some like hard evidence or some knowledge, or like you said, a person that I ain't never heard of this person either, Yogi. I mean, I don't even know. I know I'd probably, you know, some, because stuff like that come up my timeline every now and then, and people be like, whoa, okay, wow, I didn't know that. But
Yeah.
I never take it in the context of like, why ain't this on the main thing? Because I'm like, just like Rock said, I know they only have to know what they want to know, man. Like, I'm gonna keep saying this. I told my son this. I mean, I travel places where they don't have to know. It's so insulated, they don't even have to know who they are.
Yeah.
They don't even have to know that they are.
They low key type people, man. Like they don't even want the fame, bro. Like they bust their ass to stay out of the way.
Shit, getting money and stay out the way. That's the dream, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and look, and let's take color from it, right? We can take color from it because, again, it's not all about color to a lot of extent. Think about this. Think about the owners of all the NBA teams and the NFL teams. Most people don't even know who they are. People, period. White people, black people, don't matter.
Yeah.
most of the fans of those teams don't even know who they are.
And the ones that they do know, that's because they put themselves out there.
And,
All
and,
the
and,
games sitting on the floor and all that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying?
To clarify what I was saying, and then this one I was saying they don't know who they are. I was like, I'm talking like there's whole towns, whole cultures that don't have to know who they are, who themselves are. They don't, because they don't see us around them. They don't know that they have to differentiate. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
But see, why don't we put people like this more into the forefront instead of giving our younger generation this bullshit to look at? Give them something to aspire to be besides the rapper. You know what I'm saying? Or some shit like that, you know?
Not sexy enough, Yogi. Ain't sexy enough, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. Since when is getting money not been sexy, nigga?
Well, I'm just saying the way to do. Yeah,
but
we got to lead with that. We got to lead with that probably in a movie, like make a movie about this cat and lead with that, like how they did
Frank Lucas.
And then
Wolf on Wall Street. Wolf on Wall Street.
Yeah,
it still was a bad guy, but it made us like him because how all that money was going, how he was doing that. But he was actually a bad dude.
We got to look at ourselves, bro, in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? You know, ain't nobody force feeding us shit either to a certain extent. We in an era where we're choosing what we eat. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's just like when we was talking about in the other episode, like, you know, we got this weird sexual mental infatuation with the struggle. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got people like Wiz Khalifa, who you wouldn't know that he had a successful father who was rich and a doctor if people didn't tell you. Because he don't voice it, he never rap about it in a song because it's not cool. The fans would look at him different. 21 Savage, that got to be the fakest fucking thug in hip hop right now.
Damn.
His dad is rich. He's an educated man. He went to a prestige college in UK. But you would swear 21 Savage really come from Cleveland,
Yeah. You're doing it well.
It's my and people buy into 21 Savage image. His rap image. Man, that man ain't never wanted for shit in his fucking life. Nigga don't have no criminal record.
That is diabolical.
That's diabolical, bro.
Diabolical.
You know, and shit, I mean, look, people that say Drake ain't black and his daddy blacker than dark. Like him or not, can't say he's not black. His daddy black as shit.
And then they be tripping on him when he say nigga. Nigga, he black. Fuck.
He black. His daddy black. Look at me. My daddy black as motherfucking me. My daddy was black as tart.
But we do got cultural grays though that make sense for people. Why they do have offense for Drake saying that. There are cultural gray. He wasn't raised up like that.
It don't matter if he raised up like a nigga. Nigga in his bloodline is nigga.
I didn't say he wasn't black. I just said he was. He was a.
And that nigga he been rich all his life. Yeah, we know that. But the nigga still black. No matter what no matter what you say, the nigga black, bro. So
kids been rich all their life.
I don't know why they would say he wasn't black. Yeah, he's black. He's black. He's definitely black.
Kendrick. That was one of the Kendrick main shots at the main.
Well, that's what I'm saying, Yogi. We got cultural gray areas that are like, we know what Kendrick was saying.
And then what kills me is this what killed me about it. How is him being a Jew something we would use to throw shots at him when the original Jews aren't black?
Nah, see, that's again, you're playing around in the gray areas again. There you go again.
No, that is what was said, fam. That's
Yeah,
facts.
it was said. I didn't say that's not what was said.
No,
I'm
not
just saying
you.
you're playing in a gray area right now with the semantics of why he's being chastised as a Jew. The Jew. The
Yeah,
Jew
because-
that the Egyptian president talked about. He said, hey, y'all left here black, but y'all came back white. So we're talking about that scenario there.
Yeah, but I know what you're saying, but that's what I'm saying though. But my whole point is okay, I was born and raised a Christian. That's not my fault. So imagine somebody holding that against me if I was born a Christian. And I like imagine somebody hating me because I'm a Christian when I'm like, dude, I didn't have no control over this shit. I was born this way. My fucking dad's a preacher. So to me, to hold that against somebody for being something that he was born into, I think that's kind of ignorant too, kinfolk. You know what I'm saying? I think that's not fair either, bro.
I got a question though.
Yeah.
Would niggas scrutinize Michael Jackson for saying nigga?
No, because he grew up in
Because he black as fuck,
because
right?
he grew up black as fuck in Indiana, Gary, Indiana. Because no, they wouldn't.
But why? How can you tell somebody what they can and can't say based on the geography they grew up like?
We're not saying you can and can't say it. We're just saying you're gonna look awkward saying it when you don't come from that walk of life or culture, this and that. Like it would look very awkward if Rock came in my house and called my wife honey in my house. It would be very
bad analogy. Bad analogy.
No, it's
that
not.
Was horrible.
It's not because it's a time.
That was horrible.
Like
everybody
don't get to use the term nigga. Now everybody don't get to use the term nigga. Everybody don't get to use that term.
That was horrible.
You're not gonna let him. You're not gonna. Nah.
All right, King. So I get what you're saying, right? So we growing up in the ghetto. If a black dude from the suburbs comes to my neck of the woods and be like, "What's up, my nigga?" Yeah, we gonna look at him crazy because nigga, you ain't from here. So I get what you're saying. Right? But at the end of the day, can we scrutinize him for saying it because he is a nigga?
Yeah, nigga.
He got able to be Drake opened himself. Okay, wait. In real life,
he's a melanated brother.
In real life, Drake opened himself up when he tap danced on that slavery term that said. I think that's what opened up the box for like, oh, let me really tell you how I feel about you, Drake. And that's Kendrick's personal point of view. That ain't gotta be ours just because it's in a song. It ain't gotta be ours. It's just in a song, and it goes with the beat, and it sounds good.
Now, here's where I'm agree with you, right? But again, this also exposes the ignorance of our culture, right? As a whole, not individually. Because they did the same thing to Kanye when he said slavery was a choice.
Yeah.
So I agree with you on that. And that's where I have to hold the culture accountable when it comes to their ignorance towards shit, because we can be biased as fuck when we want to be. Because again,
because a lot of us don't know that. A lot of us don't know the history. So it's like, a lot of us do and still bias. Did Frederick Douglass buy his way out of slavery, or he didn't? Were we able to earn money as slaves or not?
Yeah.
Because one of them got to be true. And I was told that Frederick Douglass bought himself out of slavery.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that either way, I understand when he says slavery is a choice.
Yeah.
Right. Because here's the thing: if slavery wasn't a choice, then that means we have to denounce the fact of God giving us free will. You have to denounce that then.
Yeah.
You have to denounce it then, because that means you don't have free will because free will is simply mean you have a choice in something. Now,
everybody who ran away becomes a myth.
Because here's what I'm saying: you have a choice. That doesn't mean that you're not going to suffer whatever consequences that may come with making that choice.
Right.
I have a choice not to pick that cat. I might get whipped or beaten or killed, but I have a choice.
You ain't
You
gonna
know
be out
what I'm
there.
saying? You
Yeah,
feel
but
me?
would
So,
you? But can you really consider that a choice if that's the penalty for not doing it?
words are real. Okay, so let me give an example, right? No, hold on. I got you. Let me give you an answer to that,
Yeah,
right?
hey, nigga, inquiring minds want to know, nigga.
Exactly. I'm gonna give you an answer to that, right? See, here's a part of this is why I hate Black history. Because here's why I hate Black history, and I don't celebrate that shit no more. Because you want to know why? First of all, you always got to question why would our oppressors? Why I'm gonna say why would the system of oppressors give us a holiday, invest in it, and sell and say, here, this is yours. We care, blah, 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 blah. This is that, right? Here's my point. I have no problem with that if every angle of it was pushed. But guess what? The only form of Black history that they gave to us was the oppression, the victimization, the enslavement. See, you notice they never talked about Nat Turner. They never talked about all the slave rebellions that occurred. They never talked about the what's the war called? See, a lot of people don't know that there was actually a war between the Europeans and Black people. They don't
That
talk
was the Civil War, wasn't it?
No, I'm not talking about the Civil War.
Those wars before that.
It was a war before that, and it was the Blacks, and we won. We fucking won, bro. See what I'm saying? So my point is this: they not gonna talk to you about. Here's what I'm saying. So this is what I mean when I say choice. They tell you the stories, or you hear about the stories when they fucked a Black man's wife, they raped a Black man's wife, or they raped a Black man's wife in front of her, right? And then son her back into there. But see, they don't tell you the stories of when they tried to do that to this Black particular slave wife, and he went nuts and schizo, and he killed 2 or 3 on his way out before they killed.
They don't talk about Django neither.
See what I'm saying? So I hope that kind of explains to you that we did have a choice. It's just that, look, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. And I say this all the time, and I know this is hard to swallow. Most of us are descendants of coons. Most of us are descendants of coons and obedient servants. Because the real ones died. They got fucked off. That nigga that said, nah, nigga, I ain't picking this shit, they killed him. That nigga that say, nigga, you think I'm gonna just let you stand here and break my wife home, boy? My name Punta. You gotta kill me too. They killed him.
But some of them still spit it off and got some of us out here.
Yeah, for sure.
Some of them warriors still spit it off and had some offspring out there. I like to think I came from that.
Yeah, not all of us. I'm just saying, you know, here's the thing. A lot of animals can be domesticated, some can't. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ever heard the story of a dog just killed everybody, killed the owner?
Yeah.
That nigga said, nah, you can't domesticate me, playboy. Or remember the 2 lions? That gay male couple? That they used to do tricks for in Vegas? But one day they
with the tigers. Yeah, with the tigers.
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened to them? One of them died?
Yeah, one of them died. Yeah. All right, man, we're going to go and get into it, man. Let's go and get into it. All right. So I wanted to put this fun fact out here, y'all. Y'all see that? Y'all see that?
Yep.
I just had to throw this out there. I had to put this in here just for a minute, something short and sweet. Michael Jackson has passed Beyonce in its monthly listeners. Why did I post this? Because y'all know sometimes I can be my alter ego, Petty Eddie.
Oh shit.
So for those who like to forget where they come from and forget who came before them, let's be clear. I love Beyonce. That's my sister. I watched her before she blew up. She is one of the greatest female entertainers in the world. She's one of the greatest entertainers in the world, regardless of gender. But to the fans and to people in general who love to get caught up in the moment and try to relabel who's the greatest to do anything, shut the fuck up. Okay? Shut the fuck up. This man has been dead probably 15 years or less. I don't know. This man is still one of the biggest, no, he is the biggest selling artist of all time. And he's been dead over 10 years.
It's Mike Jack, man. Y'all tripping.
Fucking crazy.
That's Mike Jack, man. The GOAT. Fuck you talking about?
So the next time y'all fix y'all damn bloodsuckers to say anything about who's the GOAT, humble yourselves and just tell yourself, hey, self, shut the fuck up, self. You don't know what you're talking about. Okay? Michael Jackson is the greatest entertainer in the universe. In fact, if those are aliens on the 3AI Atlas and they riding around chilling on their voyage, they probably jamming Michael Jackson right now.
They bumping Billie Jean and Dirty Diana.
Man, I'm trying to tell you on this thing. Hey, man, we're near Mars, baby.
Oh my god. Hey, you could put a hologram or a wax museum concert tour on of Michael Jackson. It's gonna sell out. It's gonna sell out. It's gonna sell out. You could use a wax figure on the stage and play Michael Jackson videos and sell the tickets for $500 a ticket.
Yeah.
It's gonna sell out. I'm gonna be there.
I was done when the little 2-3-year-old girl was crying because she wanted to, like, you remember that video you played, right? It was a rap for me then, how it really was. That girl don't know nothing about Mike Jack, but crying like that, acting like that, man.
Man, that
What's
little
up,
baby.
Enjoy Dot?
People died. So Dot, people
Hey,
died.
peace, y'all.
People died, man. Listen to this guy.
What's up, Ben?
What up?
Really, man. Perfect timing, perfect timing. Now, let me show y'all this just to keep these ignorant motherfucking fools humbled, man. Oh, man, they got to come. They got to be careful when they come in for the GOAT, bro. Okay, so check this out. So this is Michael Jackson's concerts compared to others. Watch this shit, bro. Okay, so that's BTS concert crowd, right? Y'all see that?
Mm.
This is Ariana Grande crowd. This is Drake's crowd. This is Beyonce's crowd. This is Michael Jackson's crowd.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I agree with King. You throw a holograph concert of Mike Jack, that bitch selling out.
It's selling out.
Look at
Man,
this.
like the Mega Man March.
God damn.
Like,
How
look,
the fuck they can't even hear this nigga?
You can't even see him. They're never gonna see him. They don't even see the stage.
hey, look, that's one of them concerts. If you got to piss, you got to hold it because you was not getting nowhere in that shit.
Well, you getting trampled in that crowd.
Your whole
Man.
mission is to fight the crowd to get to the front. You spend that for 2 days doing that.
Bruh. You can't
That's
make this
crazy.
shit up, bro. Look at this shit.
It's like a Million Man March.
It do.
Yeah.
That is diabolical, bro.
That's diabolical, dog. That's fucking
Like Jack,
so,
man.
niggas got it. Niggas can go on with that bullshit, bro. I don't know what
Them YN say that's what a young boy concert look like.
what is that? You say what?
Yeah, okay.
Them YN say that's what a young boy concert look like.
They trying so hard with that.
Oh man, fuck that dude.
All right, y'all, let's go and get into it. All right. So I'm gonna go to this one. Here we go. Mute your mics. Wait a minute. Carmen, where you at?
Oh, right here. Just,
Okay. All right. Just checking. We need you. We finna get this going.
I was,
Mute your mic.
yeah. I'm here though. I'm here.
Okay, bye.
Went viral. He says he wants to know a girl's past, the man that she slept with.
Ooh,
I don't be wanting to know.
I don't either.
No, but how about this here? A woman's past is as important to a man as a man's future is to a woman. Would you agree with that?
A woman's past is important to a man as a woman.
As a man's
As
future
a man's future
is to a woman.
is.
Cause he want to know if he gonna get that bread. He gonna be racked up. He wants to know how many bodies you got, and is any of them in the NBA, NFL, or MLB. She wants to know, you going to the NFL? You in the NBA? You gonna play in the major leagues? Or you gonna be, you gonna be work CEO?
No, I don't know, because most of them girls, they chasing them that's already in there.
So his future is important to her.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Damn, I don't want to know the past.
I don't either.
I don't really care because you, like me asking, you can lie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. More time I spend with you, it's gonna show.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's always gonna come out.
Yeah.
Like anytime I've ever called a girl up on something, I didn't have to look.
Yeah.
It was just like, yeah, what's this? It was right here in my face.
Right.
Like
we go somewhere. How you knew everybody?
like, damn.
That's my boy.
It's right here. Like it's right here.
How many boy you got?
Right.
I give you one.
My
Can't
friend,
give you four.
My friend. Yeah, it's gonna come out.
For sure.
Every time. It never
right.
fails. I never had to look.
All right. So that was Paul Pierce, former NBA champion with the Boston Celtics. He was on Shannon Sharp's show, and it was pretty decent show. Not bad at all. It was good to get to see the perspectives and points of views of some of the subjects. On this one, basically, y'all heard it. So I want to get y'all thoughts on this. Basically, I'm just there's really no context to add to it. I just wanted to know what's your personal thoughts on this. Are there things you think would you want to know? And I want to add context to it in general. Just would you want to know personal things about her, and of course specifically, I guess, bodies or whatever, if there are some. So I'm gonna start with you, Yogi. What's your thoughts on that? You saw the video, so forgive me if I fucked it up.
Boom. Let me unmute that so y'all can hear me. My honest opinion, man, her past ain't my business. You know what I'm saying? Cause like it ain't nobody that you gonna attach yourself to that don't have a past. Just like she got a past, I have a past too. My thing is, if I'm in a room or I'm associating with some people and you went down that road, I would like to know that information. So I don't be kiki kaka, you know what I'm saying, in a nigga face, you know what I'm saying, and then like low key, these niggas trying to get close to me to get close to her type shit, you know what I'm saying? But like as far as her giving me a list about every man she done dealt with, man, her past ain't none of my business. I don't even want to know. And if you like another case too, if you just smash one of my partners, man, you gotta let me know that too, so I can go ahead and dead that situation right then and there before it even get too far. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that's just me, man.
So, but it's kind of hard to have it both ways. I mean, if you don't want to know her past, that means she don't have to tell you anything about her past, even including Madonna.
Yeah, that's true. She don't have to, but for me, out of respect though, man, like if it's my partners, bro, she gotta like that's one of them things. You gotta have that much enough respect for me enough to tell me my partners. I ain't necessarily saying if I'm in a room with somebody that you done went down, like if you like if we ain't saying shit to each other, then that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But if you see us like, you know what I'm saying, socializing and shit, and you know what I'm saying, man, hey, let me know. Hey man, I went there. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting. All right, Ben, what's your thoughts?
Man, I really don't care. If you know, if I'd have made that choice that's gonna be my lady or my wife, you know, I'd have made that choice. And I think the people that I'm around, you know, my circle of people, man, they respect me enough to not disrespect my relationship. So no, man, I wouldn't care. That's just me though.
Gotcha. All right, King.
Yeah. I'm kind of with Yogi and T. Ben. Like, I mean, that I don't have no concern over that. That ain't my concern. In the context of what's his name, the football player, Cam.
No, you mean the basketball player.
It's a basketball player. I thought that was Cam Newton at the bottom. But even a basketball player in their context, I think that what's up, quality?
What's happening, team?
I think they have to ask certain questions because of the circles that these ladies are circulating, and you know, as much as we think they outside, the celebrity basketball player, whatever, you know, they may not be outside like they know everybody, and so they gotta ask these questions like, "Yo, who's your circle? Who you messing with? What's whoop, because you might really like the chick." And like Yogi, I don't want to, you know, you cross paths with my homeboys, infatuations or one night stands and stuff because they in a whole different money bracket and world,
yeah,
and what they get to deal with. So, but on a regular level, me, I don't. Yeah, that's not a. I don't. They don't. If you want to divulge that stuff, okay. I don't really care to know it. I don't really need to know all that. That don't change anything because I'm already looking at the character of the type of lady that I'm trying to be with. So it's like I'm already gonna know what that is. And so if it's something I feel like it's sketch and you out there, I'm not gonna respect it that way. So nah, I don't care. So the type of women caliber I've dealt with, I haven't had to worry about that kind of situation.
Gotcha. All right, quality. Basically, I don't know if you saw it. We played the video of.
I saw it.
Oh, you saw it? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I saw it.
Go. So, like I said, I don't want to always find myself first or last. So y'all know I'm playing host and just a member of the panel. So I'll go before you. You know, it was a time. It was a long time ago. It was a time where I would have said the same thing y'all said, but I have to disagree as far as me. I want to know if you were born. I want to know if you were born a man or a woman. Yeah, it's 2025. Shit, it didn't got worse. So I need to know if you were born with a coochie.
What we talking about?
I need to know if you had a daddy in your life. I need to know.
Time out.
Thank you, T.
I need to what?
Hey, time out, Rock. Hold on, Rock. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute, man. I thought we was referring to sexual partners, not about everything about your past, like not a complete stranger. I could be wrong. Now, my
Yeah,
bad. And I'll go back and switch my answer.
just being silly. Yeah, I'm not taking away from what y'all said. I'm just being silly.
No, you're not being
Yeah,
silly.
no.
Those are
No, hold on, Rock.
You're not being silly, Rock. Don't.
No, I mean I'm for real. I'm just let me add context to it. Y'all are not wrong. This is not I don't see this as a right or wrong thing.
Hold on, pause. What do you disagree with then? You said I have to disagree with y'all. But you started talking about
Oh,
if they were born a man, if they had a father in their life, if they used to be a crackhead. I mean,
yeah, I used the wrong word. But I just use that just to kind of add some sauce to my point, right? I've told y'all plenty of times before, a hoe, I ain't never fell for a hoe. I fell for a fake good girl.
The fake good girls.
And so think about what I'm talking about when I say a fake good girl. She looked the part, acted the part, talked the part, had the education, had the credibility, right? But was a hoe.
What you mean?
I know exactly what he means.
So I admit it was a time I would have said that. But no, fake good girls are some dangerous bitches. They have you thinking they damn near virgins. The way they carry themselves. Then the whole time you realize the bitch got a rap sheet longer than goddamn me.
How do you find this rap sheet? How do you find out?
Because there's a saying, who you are can only be caged for so long. Denzel can only play a character for so long. When the movie shoot is over, he's going home to be him. You see what I'm saying? People do that in real life too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
they can play a role, bro.
I know the honeymoon phase can break off, and then
I'm not talking about that. No, I'm not talking about that. This is the honeymoon phase.
This nigga talking about when you find out your bitch jump off for real, nigga. Nigga, that shit go show, nigga. Them mannerisms gonna show, nigga.
It happens, bro, and there are many stories of this. There are many stories of this, kinfolk. This ain't even an anomaly. This happens. You know what I'm saying? And then I've had girls who sold me that notion. And then, of course, my methods of how I get to know them or vet them allows me to find out. I say it all the time. You want to know one of my biggest assets when it comes to dealing with a woman? I make them comfortable enough to tell me everything. I love that about me. I will make a woman comfortable enough to tell me her darkest, deepest, nastiest, grossest, most hurtful, painful, greatest, comical secrets. Because I need to know who I'm fucking with. I need to know who I'm fucking with. And so for me, I can't do it now. I need to know it. Hell, and then now, shit, I want to see your my chart, bitch. It's too scary out here, nigga. I'm too old to get STDs.
The my chart is understandable. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I need to see them results. Goddamn.
Yeah. So bodies matter for me. I can't lie. Bodies matter for me.
As a matter of fact, nigga, that's a date. Let's go to the clinic, baby.
Damn. Yo.
So she's clean. So if she's clean, she has no diseases, but she has a body.
Hold on. Hold on, Yogi. Hold on. Y'all, Yogi. Describe this conversation with the chick when you ask out on a date to the clinic. I want to hear this. Go ahead.
Ain't that conversation, man. Shit, man.
So, baby, I'm thinking about I take you out, you know what I mean? You want to go to the clinic?
No, man, because, man, like you said, man, and then we had an episode, we got to shooting out them statistics, man. Hey, man, like you said, nigga too old around here to be with dirty dick. Nah, baby, we got to go check that out.
Yeah.
We gotta go check that out.
Yeah, but the reason I say it's really not a right or wrong answer because, you know what I'm saying? If you have enough intelligence, or you have, I ain't gonna say that. if you have a decent vetting program, then you'll make a better decision than a mistake. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, I know Ben. You know what I'm saying? I know him enough to know, you know what I'm saying? He has a good judge of character when it comes to a female who he going, you know what I'm saying, rock with or not. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say I would never say y'all wrong, because it's all about, you know, you having that knack or just knowing. You know what I'm saying? But I also got to say this too. Your type matters too. Sometimes some people type alone is just fucked up. Some people type is bad, and it's going to leave them open to being fucked over more than not.
What do you mean by type? Like what you mean?
Like some of these niggas like these hoochie mama ass bitches.
Oh, you mean their behavior type?
The behavior type. Some of these dudes like this shit.
Something like that. Oh, I like a feisty chick. I like that toxic shit.
That toxic ass shit.
I've heard dudes say that before.
Right.
Yeah.
I've heard that before in conversations. I'm like, no, I don't need no kind of problem. No.
Yeah,
like, man, it keeps it interesting. No, I don't want interesting. Fuck that.
Hey, but you know, I think of it like this, man. So I'm looking at it being relative. Like we all of us, I think at least 40, I think. Just different points. You know, we like mature men. I would think that, you know, based on you trying to date some woman to get serious with, not just kind of see where it go. If you're at that point in your life, I mean, every person is gonna have things about them that they did in their 20s and 30s, perhaps. You know what I'm saying? And plus, if think about the type of people that you around, like who would you be hanging around, and what places would you be going to where you would have to be concerned with maybe being embarrassed or something? Like, what kind of people are you around that would look at you a certain kind of way if everybody's serious about life? You know what I'm saying? Like, I can get like college years, maybe a couple years after, but man, we grown, man. You know what I'm saying? Some of us in our 40s got grandchildren, you know, so I'm thinking of it relatively in that sense. Now if I'm in my 20s and 30s and my crowd is a little bit different, maybe, you know, I'm doing maybe more clubbing, or I'm just in that kind of lifestyle. Yeah, you may want to know, like, man, you know, I don't want to be out here looking like a fool, but when you like 40 something, bro, like who really, what other man around your age is gonna be like clowning you for the woman that you chose to be with at that point in their life?
Yeah.
I think, and you're absolutely correct. I think for me, it's more so the quality, because as you said, I agree on, this is more of a question for people past college years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, so for me, you know, I just know, for me, to a certain extent, your background still matters. Like, you know, were you in a marriage that just went left, right? That type of thing. Did he die? You know what I'm saying? Did death make you single? You know what I'm saying? How many baby daddies you have?
Yeah, I think, but we talking about the sexual partners, though, right?
Huh?
If we sticking just with the amount of partners, unless, you know, we add all the other factors in, I think you want to know those, of course. But
Right.
I mean, you know, yeah. And don't get me wrong, I understand people wanting to know what's the body count. You know what I'm saying? Like, how, because I get it.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, like, man. But if we talking about, like I said, the college years, I'm listening to somebody like Shannon Sharp, who, what is he, close to 60?
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Paul Pierce, what, 55, something like that?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, at that point in your life, man, they close to senior citizens, man. I mean, what they expect, what, I guess we're going to end up going to this conversation, but what age woman, how old is the woman that they talk about, man? They in their 30s or 40s?
The woman Shannon Sharp like, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, yeah. It's a very, and I get it, maybe they trying to appeal to a certain audience, but man, men in their 50s and 60s talking about you got to know their body count, that's a weird conversation, man, to be honest with you.
Well, I mean, I'm not mad at them for having, you know, caring about that. You know what I'm saying? I know I take the conversation just from a general standpoint, not just focus on their particular age, because that's a good question, even for some 30-year-old guys, right? You know what I'm saying? That's a valid question to be like, hey, does this matter? Should I ask? But I know for me, I guess I look at it like, You know, I got this thing that I used to tell women. Well, I used to tell people in general this, right? I want to know everything about everything and everything in it. That's just me. I always been inquisitive. I just always been inquisitive. So for me, now what I can say is, now here's where I can say I stand out as well. People shouldn't ask questions if they can't handle the answer.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So let me add that in. See, I can handle the answers. So my thing is, okay, you want to know their body count, you want to know this, okay, can you handle the answer though? If they can't handle the answer, I don't think they should ask either. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Remind me of T.I. song Freak. She a freak though.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So
Hey, Quality, what's your take? We didn't get your take.
yeah, Quality, what's your take on?
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I kind of think of me to be a little different when it comes to stuff like this. Honestly, I don't care what her past was because I got a past too. So how am I gonna judge her for what she done when I know what I done? So I ain't no saint. I ain't no perfect person or nothing like that. So who am I? What position that puts me in a position to judge her for what she done? There's also something else that we do on here, you know, and I don't mean to point nothing out. So y'all don't take this personal because some things that we do, we just subconsciously do it. But we, like how you just said, we can handle the answer. Well, clearly you can't handle the answer. That's why you want to know. Like you want to know.
I got a right to know.
I mean, you got a right to know if you feel that way, but I don't think, you know, that to me, I don't see how you consider it a right or whatever. That person has their own life. So they entitled to do what they've done prior to when they got to you.
Exactly. But I don't have to accept it and be with me.
Well, you don't. So yeah, that's the options of it.
So I want to say this. I think this is a part of the problem with American culture too that we've gotten to. Man, men and women are not fucking equal. I don't give a damn if I fucked 1,000 bitches. She not me. She not me, bro. She not me. A bitch could have a baby too. Not me. I don't, man. We not equal, bro.
So if her body count was that high, right, you won't fuck with her?
Nope, probably not.
And then wouldn't you consider that to be judging her or like, you know?
Yo, yeah, I judge, but I told you that everybody know I judge. Okay, so again, I said earlier, years and years and years ago, I would have said the same. But guess what? I put myself in positions to love a woman that had a high body count. And you know what that bitch did? She came out the motherfucking cage.
But you can't put that on every woman out there because you had one that did you wrong.
You're totally
that ain't
right.
fair to everybody else in the world.
And life ain't fair. Ain't that a bitch? Life a bitch and then you die.
No, hey.
That's all I'm saying. Man, them women are not me. We got to stop putting these bitches on our level, Kenfo. They're not us. And they never will be. They're not.
I don't think no one ever put them on our level, though. I don't think we did.
Well, you did?
No,
you saying, well, what about what I did? I don't give a fuck.
So would it be fair to just say that you kind of like sexist then? You just feel like men is just empowered over everything.
You can call it whatever you want. I'm that. All I know is that I don't have to accept nothing they did because of what I did. Like it just don't work like that. Not for me.
I'm saying it this way. I'm not going to judge them for what they did. I ain't saying nothing about except because I ain't God. Yeah, I'm not God. I'm not the person that control what you can and cannot do. I don't make those rules. What I also will say too is that there are some women that possibly was hoes in their back, and maybe one day they turned their life over and they became a better woman. So now that woman don't deserve to be loved and treated fairly and all that because she changed over. You know, there's situations to where all this can change everything. So that's all I'm saying.
But I don't.
That's why I don't judge them.
Yeah, I judge.
But we already understand your way.
And most of us judge. A lot of us judge and don't want to admit it, but we judge. We'll sit there and judge right before we'll say I'm not gonna judge you right before we judge. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I gotta know. And like I say, it was a time where I would. It was a time where oh wait a minute, we got two beings.
There's two beings on the.
Two Android using motherfuckers. That's crazy.
I'm fucked up.
Yeah, look, I'm gonna say it's two beings.
Two Androids. Goddamn, man.
But nah, that's fair enough. I just, you know, like I say, nobody has a wrong answer to me. So I just think it's about, how we look at things, you know what I'm saying? But my experience, I done attempted to date these girls who had these pasts and it didn't fare well. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
So you're saying that the body count is part of a litmus test of like dateableness?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Okay, so I can't value a woman's body no more than she value hers. I can't do it. Okay, here's my thing.
So what if she was with one person but she was fucked thoroughly? Does that change any level of it?
It changes the game. It changes everything.
So if it's one, it's okay.
I mean, based off your options, based off your options and what you're saying, yes.
Like one, okay, every hole, she done it every kind of way, but it was just a one person.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. If several niggas done done it up in holes.
Several niggas done did no.
Okay, so let me say this. You gonna go pay $100,000 for a 1982 Benz?
Now depends on if it was
300,000 miles on it. A 1982 Benz with 300,000 miles on it.
That is a classic now.
Yeah, because that's what we need to make sure we understand now.
A
Use that analogy. When you use that analogy, it's called a classic.
A 1982 Benz is not considered a classic by car people. 67 Chevy, classic. The Porsche 911, the original one, classic. I know a little bit about cars, bro. A 1982 Benz is not a fucking classic. It's not.
I'm just saying somebody might consider it to be their type of classic. Yeah, you looking at it from talking about cars.
Okay, I get what
we get what you're saying, but we just saying somebody might find value in that car despite how old it is.
Right, and that's what I'm saying.
Hey, and guess what? Watch this. He's right, but not me. I don't want that out. I'm not paying for that out.
Okay, we've already established that it's not you. We get it, but we just saying on our point too.
That's what I was gonna say earlier. I was gonna ask, but I kept it to myself. It's like, so do you think exclusivity attracts exclusivity?
Okay, I'm gonna say it like this, right? Because we can add variables to it, right? Would y'all date somebody that was a known prostitute? Yes or no? Simple answer.
A known
prostitute, yes.
No.
Okay. There you have it.
No. But you got to get to know the person and know that that's a scenario that you don't want to deal with. I mean, why would you be dealing with that type of person?
But if you say you don't want to know her past, then that means she's not going to tell you she was a whore.
I don't have to know her past to know if she was a whore or not.
Yeah,
I bet know she's a whore without knowing her past.
Certain things will come out once you get to know a person.
7 states ago, 7 years ago that I didn't even know, and she's cleaned herself with whatever, and I don't know that world. If I don't know that world, then I don't know that world. But if I find out about that world later, then that'll be a conversation. But it would be like, but I wouldn't want to like publicize the shit. No.
Okay, so and a quick question for me is what I want to ask is
Ray,
let's say like you already
running. I said it directly. Go ahead, Quality.
Not even a solid answer.
I said no.
I said no. I said no publicly. I said no.
Okay, so if you want to answer, from my opinion, like I say, I'm not judging about past, so I'm not gonna even care nothing about that. That's just me. Now, Will I try to target a woman that? No, I'm not. I'm not. So let's not take it to the realm of being,
We not taking
cuckoo
it
with
there.
it.
What you mean?
I didn't say
have
you
you in the
was,
room.
Rock. Calm down. We didn't say you
But
was. I'm just
it sounded
stating
like you
my
were taking it
point.
there when I said it though.
I'm just stating my point. My point is, I'm not going to be looking at her past to determine whether or not I'm going to date her. I always say this to, I use this analogy when I talk to some of my homeboy. If the girl was a stripper, and you know what strippers used to do, could you date her? A lot of my homeboys, nah, I couldn't do it. Nah, I couldn't do it. I'd probably be the one that's saying, I really could. I could, because I'm not caring about her past. What if she changed? What if she's the stripper, like, what's the name of that movie, Yogi? Players Club. What if she's the diamond of Player Club? Now, she's a good girl. She just got to do this for a reason to provide a living for herself. All of a sudden, now we've X'd this particular woman out of our life due to the fact of what she used to do. And then when we do that, I would like for y'all to understand, when men sit up here and get upset with women, when women say that, oh, he 5'10", I don't want to talk to him. Oh, he not tall enough, I don't want to talk to him. Isn't that kind of what we doing when we do this?
No,
that makes it even easier for me to do
point into that last. You was on point into that last little bit right there, because no, you can make a choice about the whole sexuality thing. You can't make a choice about your height and all that shit.
You have no control over that.
But the other stuff you said was on point.
And I agree with everything you said, Quality. But guess what?
Not you. We got it.
That's all.
We already got that part. We heard that about 8 times, dog. We got it. Not you.
Okay, got you. Anybody want to add to it? Anybody want to add to it?
Next topic.
All right, let's go. Mute your mics. Oh shit! I hit the wrong.
Oh, you back? I gotta go to the kitchen.
Okay. All right. Well. That was Angel Reese, the WNBA basketball player. She did her model runway entrance, and everybody's talking about it. So this is the podcast to talk about it. With that being said, who want to talk about it? What's your thoughts on Angel Reese's, the WNBA, and her modeling debut? Yo, but you know your ass want to talk about it, so stop running down.
Well, if you want, I'll go first. Here we go. Let me go. How about this? For what Angel Reese is doing for the WNBA, is for the WNBA. This clearly is something that she's doing for herself. So if this is something that she wants to do, kudos to her. I don't consider it to be classy or anything like that. So I don't think it's what I would want her to do if she were my child. But I mean, she's the woman that she is. So we gotta let her do what she do. To be quite honest though, I'm quite sure you're waiting on this response. I'll give it to you. She did look nice, but still a young girl to me.
So so you say what you say that she would want her to do it, but that was a whole thing before she even got on the stage. So it's not a problem with the other women that do it.
No. To me, I don't have a problem with any woman. That's their choice. It's just not what I would want. I don't know any woman exploiting herself sexually just to gain $1 or whatever. So that's not my thing. Like I say, when I watch the WNBA, I'm more intrigued about how they put the ball in the basket, not necessarily how they look.
So because she in the WNBA, you know what I'm saying? Because she in the WNBA, like kind of look at it sideways for doing this. And like outside of WNBA, let's not forget, like she a whole brand. You know what I'm saying?
That's what
So
I
this,
that's what I said. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but that's what I said
yeah.
when I said, yeah, my take on it. I said that you can clearly see that she's doing this for herself, and that's okay. That's if that's who she chose to do. I wouldn't prefer it. That's not what I would want her to do. I think she can do, I guess, something else to make money that wouldn't have her having her ass out. That's just my thoughts on it. But kudos to her because she is an attractive young lady. So if this is what she chose, the route she chose to go to make the money that she wants to make, who am I to stop her? I'm only me. It's other people out there that I know that loved it. Yeah, I mean, she's an attractive woman, like I say.
I ain't got nothing to say.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I don't want to say nothing about it because if I say something about it, my moral compass is off and her brain ain't fully developed.
Well, then who running now then? Who running now?
I think based on what some of y'all say, her brain ain't fully developed and my moral compass is off. I mean, she was 19 less than 3 years ago. So I'm just saying that.
Man, Rock, man, so your reason be, hey, man, Rock, your reason be wild, bro. Like, you really just wanted to, I don't know what point you be trying to make with this, man. I don't
it's
understand.
like
I
a
don't
point
understand the
that he
point.
tries to make. Yeah.
Like, I don't, like,
She was 19 less than 3 fucking years ago.
okay, so, I mean, but why are you saying that, though?
Sometimes I want to be petty.
About what, though?
Here's my thing. Who and when we determine when a woman is acceptable to look at a fuck. It's
what? Bro, you can do what you want to do, Rock.
Yeah, that's your
on
personal opinion.
Bro, you can do what you want to do, Rock.
No, T-Ben. That's like when he go to the gym. All of a sudden now he doesn't see them as women he wants to fuck. Now he see them as people that are impeding his workout process. But instead, you looking at this woman and you say that you do it this. It's to each his own. It's your thoughts, not ours. You're entitled to think
I mean,
what you want to do.
it's like so I'm trying to understand like it wasn't no content. You just want to show her on stage modeling with her backside out and she's 23 years old. You want us to be like this instead of looking. So if we looking, that mean that we ain't no different than you. That's what you're trying to really say.
No, that's not. See, now you're assuming. The reason
Come on, Rock.
No,
be real, Rock.
That's bullshit.
Come on, Rock.
We're asking really. We're trying to figure it out.
No. You want to know why I posted this?
Yeah, I'm trying to get it out to you. I'm trying to figure out what's the whole point.
You're totally wrong.
Well, I had to say something because I had to. I'm shooting one back. I'm shooting one back.
I already know. The reason why I posted this was one, it's popular news. It's in the news. All right. Two, I wanted to shoot a friendly jab. But you want to know what was the main reason why I posted this? Is because they'll tell you so often, I ain't got too much shit good to say about the WNBA or Angel Reese, right? If they would tell you there have been shows where I talk about how she's in public, ass out and shit like that, looking like a whore, right? So I actually put this in to give kudos not only to Angel Reese and also for what to me, I think she's helping the WNBA because she did it in a classy manner to me. This is modeling. I don't know a time in my life where models did runway shows and they didn't show no ass or no titties or no legs. So I don't see this as risque. I don't see this as disrespectful. You see what I'm saying? I just don't. I think it actually helped the WNBA because I'm sick of the butt shit. This was very attractive. It was very classy to me. It was very professional. So I actually, my main focus of posting this was to really show Angel Reese some love because I ain't been that friendly on her head. But that was my reason. That was it.
How old is she?
She just turned 23.
We're not supposed to look at her.
Oh, I'm a look. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, let me this just happened on Friday, man. It was the perfect time that this actually occurred. So I'm at work, me and this other brother, so I'm like really into like trying to watch what I eat, trying to eat healthy as much as I possibly can. The other brother, he old, he like in his 50s. He definitely is on the same wave. So we go out, we had lunch, something healthy. We get back, and on every Friday, our company always order a whole bunch of pizza just to entice people to come into the office on Fridays. So we get back with pizza in the break room, and I see him looking, and I'm like, I said, man, I see you looking at that pizza. It look good. And I said, yeah, it look good. He said, so see, why you got? He was like, so why you judging me? I said, I ain't judging you, bro. I say, where your discipline at? I know it look good, Brock. We know it look good, but where the discipline at? It wasn't healthy for you. So we go, leave it alone. That's an analogy I'm trying to make, Rock. So hey, man, it's people look, but some people have some discipline. So hey, man, I ain't gonna pursue that. You know what I'm saying? Because whatever reason that you have in place, that's all the point that I'm making on that.
I got you. Yeah, I got you. But if they wife potential, I'm still gonna fucking get at them.
Hey, do your thing, Rock. Do your thing.
They heart healthy, I'm a fuck with them.
Hey, do your thing, Rock.
These niggas,
Let me find out Angel Reese practice polygamy. I'm just fucking with y'all, but for real though, kudos. I mean, to me, I think it was good for Angel Reese. I think it was good for the sport. You know, I was taught it ain't what you do, is how you do it. I think it was very classy, man. Here's the thing. It's not our fault she got that much ass, man. I mean, we can't punish her for having ass, bro. You can't. Not saying y'all are, you know what I'm saying? Because if it was some flat booty white 23-year-old out there, someone nobody gave a fuck, they probably wouldn't have remembered it. You know what I'm saying? So hey, you know, our sisters are blessed, man. You know what I'm saying? Our sisters are blessed, you know. Hey, you know, being a parent of one it can be rough sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I'm more comfortable because my daughter not my wife. I don't fuck my daughter, so I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? But my daughter's a 26, 36. My daughter got everything: hips, ass, breasts, all that. I just accept the fact that hey, she got it, man, and I'm happy that she has those assets to attract, you know, men of a certain caliber. I just thank God that I raised up with the ethics and the heart and the class to be able to, you know, to get the right pickings or whatever. So, you know what I mean? So it is what it is. To me, they assets, not liabilities. You know, that's just
screen pros, right?
In shape. I would want my son to be what a lady's like, God damn. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna teach him to have that wholesomeness too, so he can have more than just, you know, being naturally attractive. So y'all don't think it's good for Angel Reese on the NBA? I mean, I'm just asking. If there's some disagreement with that? Well, Quality already spoke.
I said it. I thought it was good for the WNBA, although I know, you know, to me, it's more of her doing it for herself.
Yeah.
That's what she wants to do.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want to see my daughter on that runway either, but I'll be proud of it. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, well, at least you're doing it on the runway and not on Bisnet.
Hold on, what'd you say, Rob? You said you wouldn't want to see your daughter?
No, I mean, I don't want to see my daughter ass shaking, is what I'm saying. But I will be proud of her because I'd rather see her do it on a runway in a professional setting than on Bisnet.
I agree with him on that one, TB, and I'm not gonna lie. If my daughter had did it, I wouldn't you know, my displeasurement would have been already told to her. But now, if she didn't went off and done it anyway, I'm not gonna not support her. You know, all right, well, you didn't done it now, so you know, this the route you chose, and I have no choice. That's the same. I think we spoke about when if my son was to, you know, be on the other side, I still gotta love him. I can't not love him because you know he chose to go a different way. I gotta appreciate the person that he is. That would go for my daughter as well. I gotta appreciate the woman that she is.
You know, I guess it's different. You know, different perspectives. You know, when it comes to fathers and their daughters, it's gonna always be a little complex. You know what I'm saying? Like I would have supported her modeling. I probably wouldn't have. I might have would have been there. If she would have been like, Dad, I want you to come, please come support me. I would have been like, yeah, but I might close my eyes and come on, see my dad.
Yeah, me. I'd have been closing my eyes. Like, I
and I would have clapped after she got off
damn.
stage.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. When she got off stage, you did good, honey. You did really
I'm
good.
proud of you, baby. I ain't see you.
Yeah, but I know I ain't looking at none of that shit.
But I wouldn't have been tripping with her, you know what I'm saying? So, like I say, I'd rather see her do it on the runway in a professional setting than on business. That's a whole lot. That's a big difference. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. King, what's your thoughts? Am I frozen?
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn it, I always do that like an hour win. All right, I'm gonna come back out and come in. King, what's your thoughts on it?
Yeah. I mean, I think she did her thing, and I think she looked good doing it. I think she's at the perfect age and appropriateness to be doing what she did. That's a great honor. I think it does bring some attention to the WNBA. I don't really watch it that close enough to know if it's some sort of real concerted effort to do that for the WNBA. I don't know if that's even an issue for them as far as making it more LGBTQ or making it more sexy, heterosexual driven. I don't know if that's even a thing for them. I don't know. I know that's what we talk about on this show, but I don't know if that's the thing. But I don't watch it that close. I hope that she works on her layups and stuff and like jump shot. I hope that she could just be more powerful in what she's doing in the basketball. I think that's cool. I think she definitely got a career in probably modeling or fashion or movies or something. I'm pretty sure she has some. That's something. She's a pretty girl. I mean, use it while you got it, baby girl. Shit, that's all I can say.
Okay. Good shit. Good shit. Anybody else want to speak on it before we go to the next up? You good?
Well, let me say this too, because I don't want nobody to think that we downing her for what she's doing. Like we say, I think we all, you know, recognize what she's doing is good. So we're not saying that she's a bad person because she's doing that. You know, she's entitled to work how she wants to work. It's just something that maybe, you know, and I would look at it from this point of view from me. I'm an older man. So being that I'm an older man, maybe I'm an old man or a daddy figure, and I just don't want to see, you know, her like that. But once again, like me and Rock say, you know, she did a great job. Excellent work. Excellent work.
Gotcha. All right, so we're gonna go and move along. We're gonna get into the next subject. All right, so Snoop Dogg is in the news, and basically, Snoop is now supporting the LGBTQ. I think they took T2. So he has a show or a cartoon or something called Doggy Land, and Snoop is now putting gay couples into the kids show, and he said he put them in his series. Now, let me add some context to it. So he recently, about a month or two ago, took his grandkids to the movies, and he went viral and got attacked by the same community. And he was saying about his kids was like, "Hey, Papa, this is not right. What is this?" And da 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 da. And he was saying how he shouldn't have to be surprised about that. He should have, you know, he didn't know what was going to be in there and stuff like that or whatever. And then less than 2 months later, something changed. So my question to y'all, and this is the question that's been going around, is Snoop and or along with some others, because I don't think it's all, and I would never say that. I don't think all of us can be bought. I think some of us can be successful and not be bought. But based on what Snoop just did, literally less than 2 months later, you have to ask yourself this question. Is he signed in blood with some people? Something's not right, bro. You just went from.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, go ahead, King. Your thoughts, bro.
Yeah, I don't know, man. The jury's still out for me. I mean, I don't know because I went straight to the straight thought of what you just said, and I didn't want to go in no conspiracy kind of vibe, but it was like, damn, you just said that you felt a certain type of way, but now you are either producing or pushing something that has it in there. And I gotta say this too. We let kind of fly up on the radar is Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry was the one behind that animation of Good Times, that Good Times remake animation that kind of flopped and shit, that had some like really stereotype derogatory things. That was Curry, the basketball player. Yeah, behind that. So, and I say that because as an executive producer, to be signed on a project, you could be on a project executive producer because you put money behind it, you got a name or something, you knew somebody, you influence, and they want your influence, and that's what the title they gave you, and that's the title you get. So you get put in. So if the movie is bad, you get that credibility as well. So I'm just kind of like, is this something the same thing with Snoop? Is it something where he's like, maybe his name is signed on there business wise, but he doesn't really have direct creative control over what's being created, and maybe don't have any say so over what can be distributed. So by the time it's distributed, it's going through so many chains of people that's with the LGBTQ shit, and that's just what it is. But then I don't know, but I know Snoop is about money, man. So he's changed his tune on a lot of things real quick. You know, because they're gonna bring up that Trump stuff. You know, how he was against it, and then all of a sudden he's performing.
No, he went from loving Trump, hating Trump, performing with. Yeah, he doesn't seem to be a wobbler. He's a juggler.
And the only reason I say like a business thing, because there's just things that I know that it's like just tied with that direction, that I know like he has his hands in a lot of business, a lot of bit behind the scenes. So I don't know. I'm still looking at it. I don't know what it is, but yeah, it's weird. It looks weird. It don't look. The optics don't look good.
It's bad. Yeah, that, and you know, I'm never quick to just assume somebody written in blood with certain entities, man. But I'm like, bro, it was just like you literally, damn, such a change of heart. Now you promoting this shit.
And then, was that the setup? Was that the alley-oop to create this controversy? Was that the alley-oop to say that?
Yeah,
nobody's about to come out with it.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was already in the making. It ain't come together in just no 2 months that quick. It was already in the making.
Man.
So the entertainment world is crazy, but man, so I got a few. I don't know if I got a different opinion than most may have, but I'm just looking at it like this. So based off what I'm hearing, he was upset that he went to a movie and it turned out that it was LBGT in the movie that he didn't know about. Is that what it was? What it was? Okay. So then a couple months later, he comes out with a series or a cartoon animation where that's what it is, though, right?
Right.
So from what I'm hearing is like, because I know to some people may sound like him being a hypocrite, but I think the difference is that he basically, if this is all real, that he's saying, I didn't know that was going to be here. I wish somebody would have told me. I could have made a better decision. but he's on the other end create something, you know what it is. It's not like people getting tricked into watching and not knowing that's what it is. So I think that's a difference. But he is so the crazy part is it don't matter what people do nowadays, you can always recover because I remember when he first did that Trump performance, every Instagram post he had for at least 2 to 3 weeks was filled with people just going in on him about that Trump thing, right? So you sold us out. So I mean, it was full of comments like that. If you look right now, you don't see nothing about Trump again on this post. People just forget, just like that.
Yep.
You can always come back, no matter what people do, man. You can he stayed consistent. Whoever running his page was posting consistently. After he did what he did, he said, he changed his mind. He had some backlash for, I guess, however long he had it. You don't see no more backlash on it. And this too shall pass. So whatever they're saying about him right now, about a month later, people go forget about it. And he know, and I'm sure his team of people, they know that.
Yo,
2 weeks. It'll take 2 weeks.
2 weeks, son. Anybody else want to speak on it? What's
Yeah,
y'all
man.
thoughts on it?
Yeah, man. But like, I hear what you saying, T-Dot, bro. But like people like us, man, we ain't gonna, cause like we ain't have to remember what he said about him taking his grandkids to the movie. I remember the movie and everything he was talking about back then. It was a Lightyear movie. You know what I'm saying? Like you got up in public, bro, and got to talking bad about the shit, and then now all of a sudden you want to come with some, like, I don't know, shit like that. It made me not even want to fuck with you like that, cause like to me that proves that like you said, Rock, man, you got some shit going on with you, bro. And like I'm not gonna lie, bro, to see Snoop in the light that he in, cause Snoop on everything. This nigga was at the Olympics. You know what I'm saying? Like, man,
Yeah.
you gotta have some shit going on. I don't want to say what I want to say, man, but you gotta have some fucked up shit going on, man, because man, that's some bullshit to me.
And that's what I was wondering. So, because I think I might have seen him making a statement, but I didn't really look into it. So now if he was like you say a flip flopper, it could have all been a marketing move. But outside of him saying, "Hey, I'm surprised this was in the movie," was he kind of talking down on the community, like I don't approve of it? Is that what he was saying?
Nah, he was saying he didn't approve of the movie not like letting people know or informing them that this was going to be in the movie, because he said if so, he took his kids to see it because he felt like his kids was too young for him to have a conversation about that. You know what I'm saying? And then what was so evil about it to me is like they was almost mad at Snoop because the grandkids was telling him that ain't supposed to, they supposed to be a man and a woman. The kids were saying this, so it was like they was taking kids thinking logically out on Snoop, because he was like, my kids said it. He said the kid was like, Grandpa, that can't have nobody together. And they jumped on Snoop about it. But
yeah, with Snoop, man, he always he didn't transform himself so many different times, man. I guess he gets to a certain point, maybe at that old man age, and he don't care nobody got to say about him. I don't know. But he did so many different things with Snoop lying. I remember he was Snoop lying at one point. Y'all remember that?
He got a gospel album.
Got a gospel album. So I think he just, it's with him, it's all about business. And maybe I don't know him personally, but it sounds like he just separating personal stuff from business. And he feel like I'm gonna do what I want to do. If you rock with me, rock with me. If you don't, you don't. That's what it sounds like,
Exactly it right there, T-Ben.
You know what? And that's why I say, is he written in blood? Because, like, for example, and this don't make you a bad person if you do it right. So like me, right? So when I see the climate, right, what I'm seeing now is that now I see the climate is now gambling is being normalized.
Right.
So which means that being a gambling addict is that's being normalized too. You can't normalize gambling and not be normalized in being a gambling addict.
Right.
It goes hand in hand. A gambling addiction is the product of gambling. So if you're normalizing gambling, you're accepting gambling addiction, right? And so I always told myself, man, it ain't no amount of money that can make me do, Prize Picks can come to me with $500,000 and say, hey, man, promote this gambling stuff. I wouldn't do it.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Because I just don't, I'm not a gambler. And I know it may be stupid. And look, nobody's wrong if y'all do that. I'm gonna be like, nigga, let me borrow a couple grand. It's just what I'm saying is when I say written in blood, I think that when you are able to be convinced by a dollar or by powers that promise you certain things to go against the very things that you always stood on business with, to me, that's a sellout. You know what I'm saying?
Like T-Dot say, where's your discipline, nigga?
If you want to call it, you know what I'm saying? But you see what I'm saying? Some shit you got to stand on. All I'm saying is if something you've been standing on forever can be bought to not stand on, that's how I define you as a sellout. But hell, if you was just always love the gambling, you used to shoot dice, you buy a bunch of lottery tickets, or you bet on games, nigga, it makes sense for your ass to take that $500K to promote Prize Picks. Nigga, that's what you do. And you never claim to be anti. So to me, that's what I define as a sellout. I don't define nobody a sellout by them doing something that I wouldn't do. You know what I'm saying? And so that's where I'm mind blown by Snoop. I'm like, you the crook gangster. You don't love them hoes. Now you got me wondering why you don't love them hoes.
Hey, but you know what? Snoop said, I forgot who he met with. It was him and Dre or him and Warren G. I can't remember. Maybe Nate Dogg. They met with whoever that lady. I can't think of her name right now. She was the hip hop critic back in the Gap Black lady.
Mm-hmm.
No. It might have been Anita Baker. I can't remember who it was. They met with somebody at the house, and she told him to stop making that kind of music, and he did.
Who?
I can't think of the name. You could look it up, bro. They had a meeting at her house, and
Excuse me.
she played the music, and she told him to rap his lyrics to her face, and he couldn't do it.
To rap his lyrics,
So,
what?
to rap his lyrics to his music to her face, an older black woman that people respected, and he couldn't do it.
Wow.
The point that I'm making is that I think that man, I like Snoop. I like Snoop. I always have, man. As far as the entertainment, I don't know in person. I think he does great things. He does some questionable things. I think like most people may do. But I don't know, man. Like, I can't hold him to a gangster kind of standard here at his age now, man. I just personally couldn't do that. I don't expect him to be holding a
Yeah.
persona like he actually like is a real gangster in whatever time this is the age right now. Not like the youngsters are at least.
How
That's
about
what
this?
I feel
Then this
like.
just a question, y'all. This just a question because I'm not saying that this is the case. I'm just saying this could possibly be something. But when he was making the gestures about him having to explain that to his kids at the movie theaters, he never stated that he was against it. He was just saying the uncomfortableness with the conversation of trying to explain that to a child. So now when you get
Yeah.
to today, maybe today is more of a situation to where he's trying to make that clear. I don't have anything against gay people or anything like that. It's just that that particular day, the problem was trying to explain that to a child. I'm not saying that's the case. I'm not saying that ain't the case. I'm just saying there's just a different variable to look at it from, or different set of eyes, of course, just to see it from the other side. Maybe that's the case. I don't want to just down him out and call him a sellout yet when I don't really know the details of his whole situation right there.
Right. Yeah. Makes sense. Anybody else want to speak on it? All right, let's get into it. Mute your mics. All right.
Jasmine Crockett isn't doing her job, that instead of going against Trump, she should understand that he's a man in power, and she should figure out a way to work with him. Stephen A. said that he doesn't like Jasmine because she sounds too street, yet he spends most of his time screaming at the top of his lungs, sounding like the world's silliest house slave. He says that her verbiage is inappropriate, yet our president says that he likes to grab women by the How appropriate is that, Stephen? Maybe Jasmine would earn the respect of Stephen A. if she sounded more like Candace Owens. Remember, Jasmine is a criminal and civil rights attorney, and Candace spends most of her time on HBCU campuses pushing Turning Point USA agenda. And if you remember, Turning Point USA was founded by Charlie Kirk, who said that the civil rights movement was a mistake. This is why nobody gives a fuck about respectability politics, because as a black woman, no matter how educated you are, there will always be somebody there to disrespect you and discredit you, and it's unfortunate that it will always be a man that looks just like you. Stephen also said that D.L. Hughley is more of an activist than he is a comedian. But when you see the agenda that's being pushed on black Americans, when you understand that black Americans, especially black women, are being targeted because of the 350-something odd thousand women that have lost their jobs, you do need to be more of an activist than anything else, because somebody has to step up and say something. And Stephen, you could be doing something with your platform other than performing and bootlicking for daddy. But we understand that you need to keep your job. Stephen, you need to do just like your hairline and fall the on back. Black women have lost their jobs, people can't feed their families, children are getting shot up in schools, and black men are being hung on trees. And the only thing Stephen is worried about is how somebody sounds. One of the few people, mind you, one of the few people that are actually fighting for us. So T-Daddy...
All right, this is, I don't know if she's still on ESPN, but she's a former ESPN analyst. And so basically she was responding to Stephen A.'s assessment of Jasmine Crockett. And so the question I have for the panel is that, do you think feminism has helped black women more than hurt them, or hurt black women more than helped them, and why? What's your thoughts, Quality?
I think it hurt them more because see, this is the thing. Stephen A. is entitled to his opinion, and contrary to what his opinion is, it should be nothing that should require that young lady to do what she's doing. And the reason why I say that is because Michelle Obama recently just made a comment about Stephen A. Smith's show, and he responded, and they kind of got on him for responding to her about the same thing. So, and basically the comment was his show is like the Atlanta Housewives or something like that. So it's full of drama. Well, and by him responding to it, it did show a sense of pettiness, because no matter what they say, they still talking about you. No matter what they say, they talking about you. Whether it be good, whether it be bad, but they talking about you. So let them talk. Let them talk.
For sure. All right, Ben, what's your thoughts on it? Do you think feminism has hurt black women more than helped them, or helped them more than hurt them?
I think it's hurt them more if you have to weigh the options out. I think they took, it's different waves of it too, man. Like I'm not the most, I just can't spit it off the top of my dome, the different waves that they came with, but I think ultimately, man, it kind of it put us at odds with our own women. That, you know, I think in the long run it's not good for us as a people.
Yeah, actually right now what we are witnessing now is the fifth wave of feminism. Man, I actually did a
Damn, it's the fifth wave? Damn.
Yeah, the fifth wave. Yes, fifth wave. The independent era, that's the fifth wave now. That's basically they're quote unquote divesting from men. Man, I actually did a research paper, man, in college, man, on this, man. It's called the Code of Domesticity, man. I'm gonna send it to you when you get time, being later on or tonight after the show. Send me an email. In fact, y'all send me an email and I'll send y'all that to you. I actually I'm gonna publish it.
All right.
Do a public. I actually had to do a speech at one of the engagements at my college on it. It was so powerful. The professor was like, "You need to speak this." You know what I'm saying? And so I'm gonna let y'all read it, man. And y'all just let me know what you think. But yeah, it's basically the fifth wave. I did a whole, man. When I tell you, I think I did 2 months worth of studies on it, man. But when I send y'all, when I send you the article that I wrote, y'all let me know what you think about it. But
Hell yeah.
Yogi, what's your thoughts on it? Do you think feminism has helped Black women more than helped them, or helped them more than hurt them?
All right, so I got a question.
Mhm.
So is is this like a major issue, like within any other culture besides ours?
Yes, in Western culture, yes. This
Um,
is white woman invented feminism. Black woman bought into it.
so my question is it more, I guess, prominent, the word, in our culture, or is it prominent across all cultures?
It's more prominent in Western culture. So mainly whites and Western blacks, whites and Western blacks.
Because when I hear about this, it's always coming from our culture, right? And then when I hear about it, it makes me think this is another way to separate the dynamic that y'all always speak about, the family dynamic, marriages and all that stuff, because it sounds like it puts women in the position where they don't feel like they need a husband, and then men are feeling like, man, these motherfuckers ain't worth marrying, so they not, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
like this is the come off what you and T Ben talk about, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is like pushing the marriage narrative. And see, like when I hear about this kind of stuff, that's the only thing that I think about. Because nowadays it's a lot of I don't need no man, and you know what I'm saying, when it's supposed to be the opposite. We're supposed to be coming together, you know what I'm saying, and building this family dynamic.
Yeah.
What
Now
you
let
got,
me
Doc?
add to that before you go, Ben. This is a situation where what you're saying is absolutely right, but let's make this clear. Let's make this clear. White men got on YouTube and started ranting about their problems with white women first before we we didn't even think that was cool, right? What we dealt with our woman, we just dealt with it. So it was the white men who started this first, right? The first feminist was a white woman. Like I say, white women invented it, and black women bought into it. It goes back to the civil rights movement. That's what helped break up. That's what helped fragment the civil rights movement, was the women's movement, and they recruited as many blacks as they could, and that's what helped fragmented it, the civil rights movement. So I must say, it does affect us just as much as it does white men. But let's make this clear. This is a Western thing. Feminism is a Western thing. You know what I mean? And it's way more of a Eurocentric problem than it is us. Because here's two statistics you want to pay attention to. We may be the least married, but white people are the most divorced. If you can gauge that.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
We may be the least married, but they are the most divorced. So, which means that when we are married, our marriages last long than theirs. You see what I'm saying?
So like, I don't want to ask no dumbass questions, but I'm inquisitive, bro. I'm gonna ask. So like the feminist movement, that's like the movements was saying like women are equal to us.
Hold on, I want to jump in here though, because something you brought up a minute ago, and just keep this in mind. So, like I said, I'm not the most well versed on the topic, but I have, I looked into a lot of it. But keep this in mind, like in the real world, it's more so based about corporate America being able to be in higher positions in the workforce, but also keep this in mind. Now, we just had a presidential election, and the one previous and one before then has been super controversial, dealing with like Trump. Hey, white women still showed up and voted for Trump. So, what you have on one end, like I said, as far as I'm concerned, it didn't do our people as much justice as it may have done for them, because we're, as black men, we aren't in those same positions as white men as far as the workforce is concerned, who they go work for, how much income they bringing in, that kind of situation. So with us, it's more social things. It's more about how we treat our women, how the dynamics are different. But they still like they get online and talk about they want fairness in the workforce, and I get it. But they still go home to their husband,
Sure, exactly.
and
Yep.
they voted. So what's crazy is that while a lot of our women fell into that ideology, our women didn't go vote for Trump like that. They voted on the other side. They did all that rah rah with each other, but when the polls came out, they was like, "Dang!" So I thought we was all in this together, but nah, we still voted for they voted for their best interest.
Yep. And I totally agree. And that's why I would say feminism has definitely hurted black women more than helped them. And in doing so, it didn't hurt our kids, and it didn't hurt us as a culture. It didn't hurt our family structure because, you know, it's sad that we have to be raised in a matriarch. It's really sad. Men cannot fully be men or and ultimately maximize their full potential in a matriarch because we're gonna move forward towards thinking emotionally than logically. You know what I'm saying? And that's definitely a part of the problem. And I mean, you know, she has some valid points. Besides, you know, of course, the tearing of character. I'm not the biggest fan of Stephen A. I honestly, sometimes when I'm at work, well, now they know. Don't even play that shit around me. Because you want to know why? They know if I come in there and y'all got this loudmouth ass nigga on there, I'm turning that shit down. Because I done said it at work, but it's time. How can you people maintain good energy and good thoughts? It's early in the morning, you're hearing some loud ass nigga just rant. And so now they know not to even cut that shit on at my job. I want to hear that shit, man. Come on, bro.
Hey nigga, I watch First Take. Hey nigga, I watch First Take. I don't know what you talking about.
Mute that loud mother.
And I don't see it that way. I watch it too.
Yeah, I watch First Take, nigga.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I'm cool with Stephen A. on First Take, but all the politics shit, I ain't gonna lie and say I ain't gonna sit up here and say I listen to much of it.
I cannot hear his loud mouth. I don't care about nothing he say when he that loud, bro. And he'll go on for 2-3 hours at least in the morning. You know what I'm saying? But
only question I got about the nigga is why he got all that money in that hairline.
That's all. That's all somebody I know.
Yeah, but now it definitely, to me, it didn't hurt us, man. We, you know, but I'm gonna say this. I'm just glad I ain't got them problems, man. Shout out to my wife.
So I got a question for y'all fellas. You know what I'm saying? So
my wife is a feminine woman. My wife is feminine, not a feminist. Shout out to my boo.
So, like, do y'all think it'll be a time where it'll ever go back to where, like, traditional style?
Yeah, it can.
Yeah, I think the pendulum swings back. It'll swing back.
Yeah, and it's up to us. It's up to us, the men. We, you know, we have to take the patriarch back. We got to take it. It got to be a hands. It got to be a hands down, no holds barred. This is what it is. Take control, and also, you know, we got to become better bearers of the fruit. You know, it's sad that some of these niggas don't know how to change no tire. You know, we got to become better bearers, bro.
I think it'll come back out of necessity, man. I think when things get very, very tricky for the average person, and we got to kind of resort to some survival skills that require a different type of protection. I believe that's when things are kind of, you know, the pendulum will swing back. But as long as everything is in comfort and everybody kind of just chilling, you know, when everything's very convenient, it'll stay where it's at. But whenever, you know, another hurricane come through here, or something that makes people have to get uncomfortable.
I know what it is. It's that spaceship that's in the sky. Once that motherfucker hit the ground, and he start threatening shit on this goddamn earth, watch how quickly these women then turn into, oh my God, we need somebody to fight for us. Because they're not gonna be the one to go fight. They ain't gonna be the one to do that. They not gonna be the one to rebuild this place after all the tragedy, if all this happens, y'all. Of course, I'm way down the line or whatever, but yeah, and it's a little humor into it as well, as far as
Yeah.
it's
And
just
I want
that's what it's gonna take. It's gonna take something very drastic for this to actually turn back around. Because right now, the way that it's going, we've given them all the ammo that they need to keep going. The train is rolling, and we can't stop it because they think they badass.
yeah. But to add to what you and what Quality and being said, it reminds me of when COVID hit. Bro, I've never seen so many depressed black women in my life. When COVID hit, Kinfolk, I ain't never seen, man, this was the nicest I ever seen so many single black women in my life.
Damn, we was in our own little world. That's crazy. I didn't even know it was like that, man. We was
Yep.
Bro, we was in our own little world over here, man. I ain't even
because Kinfolk, protection, man, it was dirty for a minute. It was crazy, bro. It was crazy. And them women that didn't have nobody, them I don't meet a man dudes. Oh my God.
They needed a nigga to go get them some tissue. That's crazy.
They had to get up and do it themselves. Wasn't the same. It ain't the same. You can order shit now, though. See what I'm talking about? They done made it to where it's super easy now. You can just order shit. You sit back at the hotel, HEB to bring you some shit, and they gonna deliver it to the door. So you know.
And here's the crazy part about that Quality. They brag about not needing us when the same shit that they taking advantage of to throw in our face and say they don't need us, a man created.
We was doing. That was the shit we was doing. So now all of a sudden, now you paying a service for somebody else to do it for you. Who you think they sent to the store when they needed something? They sent you to the store. You the husband, you go to the store. When she needed some eggs, big Ben, on Thanksgiving, she sent you to the store. She ain't say she finna go to the store. She sent you, baby, we need some eggs. So what that mean? Get up and go to the store. Now they pay for a service for them to bring them the eggs. You know what I'm saying? Shit crazy, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
All right, man. Hold on.
They got Ricky shot.
Ricky!
Only he ain't have to go to the store. Ricky will still be here.
Yeah.
Ricky still be here.
In the NFL.
Mute your mics. We got one more subject, man.
A king in America, we wouldn't have right here. It says no kings in America, no one else above the law.
America, no one else above the law.
We wouldn't be having this protest right now because the king could shut this protest down. And if we had a king in America, we wouldn't have a government shutdown because the king would just say, to hell with you guys, we're doing what we want to do, but we can't do that because we don't have a king in America. And the best one is, no one is above the law. We allowed over 10 million illegal immigrants to break into our country. They all broke the law. Are they all of a sudden above the law? No, no one is above the law.
They broke the law, so they need to be held accountable for their actions
and go back to their country and try to do it the legal way to come into America legally. But instead, Trump is trying to clean up our.
All right, so for those that don't know, this was a huge march across the country, man. Millions. Majority of the people that across the country that participated in the No Kings rally, majority was, LGBTQRST, and it was supporters who wasn't a part of the community as well. A lot of leftists, of course, you know what I'm saying? And so if we can, let's take race out of it, and let's just look at if you can. I can't tell you what to do. I'm just saying if you can, cool. If not, I totally understand. I'm not here trying to tell nobody how to talk. This is not this show. Anybody want to, do that, they can go to another show and do that to people. I don't do that here. It's freedom of speech. So if we could look at this situation from Americans, an American's perspective, because at the end of the day, I'm an American. I don't fuck what they say, what I go through with this racism, especially with the more and more knowledge. I mean, then we know Black people are the indigenous people now. Like the fuck, like come on. Like this is, to me, the greatest time to scream we're Americans, knowing that this shit was ours first anyway. And I'm talking about like actually have proof. Like we kind of knew it, but we know we touched everything first. But to know that nigga, it's pyramids here, nigga, in St. Louis and shit, in Louisiana and all that, like we been here, and it's documented now and uncovered and discovered. I think this is the greatest time for Black people to say, motherfucker, I'm an American who happens to be an African, or I'm an African and an American at the same time. Or you know what? I'm really, truly, authentically an African American, right? So with that being said, what's your thoughts on this no king rally? And of course, we know they have a right to do what they want, but what's your thoughts on it? Do you think this is y'all think this is Marxism? Y'all think this is a fascist country now, or what?
The video was a little choppy when you were playing it, so we wasn't really able to get a clear understanding of what it was saying. But I think I follow your point.
Okay, gotcha. But I explained what the No King rally was. The person who was on the video, they chose a side. So, you know what I'm saying? I didn't play that video to sway sides or use that as a, you know what I'm saying? I was just showing, I just picked a random video clip. So, you know what I'm saying? So you can state your side on it. What do you view about this No Kings rally that was occurred across the nation, millions of people? Do you agree with them saying that this is becoming that, or is that, or disagree?
I'm not 100% sure of what it means. So I think I'm a little foggy on it. Let me hear the rest of the.
Okay, got it.
I'm lost in the sauce on it.
Okay, so let me add more context. So the No King rally is basically them saying that we don't have no freedoms, we don't have no rights. It's basically, to be honest with you, they all hate Trump. And they're viewing him as a dictating king instead of the president of a free will country. So my question is, do y'all agree that that's what we're living in?
I mean,
hey man,
go ahead, T-Ben. Go ahead, T-Ben.
Yeah, I don't so I got a homeboy, man. He this was during Trump's his first term, and he said back then, I'll never forget, he was the only person I ever heard say it first. He said Trump gonna be our very last president. And he said that. And I was like, okay, okay. And then as time progressed, that's when he started hearing the little rumblings about the little tests, like, I might try to go for a third term. So throwing little tests out there, see how people respond to it. And I am seeing the propaganda being exercised with their Instagram pages, and wearing a crown, and all this is propaganda. This is what they do. You know what I'm saying, to get people prepared for something. But I don't know, man. Like I heard about this Kings No Kings protest or whatever. At the time I heard about it a few days ago, I didn't know what it was, but I haven't really been keeping up with it like that. But I don't know, man. I'm kind of like, the way I think is I'm just like a do for self kind of person, man. Like whatever it is that I need to do, I'm a do what I can to get it done, man. And if worst came to worst, if we gotta go somewhere and leave, we'll just leave, man. If we feel like whatever the rights is that we don't have, that I can't do, If it's something that I'm trying to accomplish and I can't accomplish it, then I got to make the next best move. But right now, as far as I'm concerned, I haven't been stopped from what I'm trying to do. Like right now, that could change. Maybe my plans might change, but as of right now, I don't see what I can do that I'm trying to accomplish. I guess is my point.
All right, I'm gonna chime in the middle, and then we'll let King and Yogi go again if you want.
Yeah.
You know what I'm starting to realize that people are forgetting in this country, and it really goes to show you that even Black people, right? But I'm speaking on Americans, but I'm just saying, as Americans, freedom has spoiled us so much to where we forget that freedom is a privilege. It's a privilege. Secondly, freedom is something that you have to always continue to work for to keep. Right? The United States has a military. What is that military for? To protect their freedoms. China has a military. Guess what it's for? To protect their freedom. Russia has a military. It's what? To protect their freedom. And when we forget that freedom is a privilege, that's when we start to have situations like millions having a rally talking about no kings, and they're feeling like their freedoms are trampled upon and things like that. The last time I checked, if you go into any country, there's always going to be people that are not happy with something. And that's justified. That's a part of your freedom. So we need that. I don't want nobody to be muzzled. If you don't like something, goddamn it, you should have the fucking right to speak on it. So their very rally kind of is oxymoronic. You know what I'm saying? Because if you were really in a kingdom country, all y'all ass would be fucked off when y'all went to that rally. You know what I'm saying?
Are they? So I gotta look. Like I said, I gotta look into it, man. Are they trying to prevent that from occurring? Or are they saying that's what we have right now?
Nah, they're saying that's what we have. It was, to be honest with you, bro, and this is just how I see it. It was really a I hate Trump rally.
Mm.
If Biden or Camilla was in office, they would have never had the rally. It was a hate Trump rally.
They don't see them as a king or anything. It's Trump.
Huh?
I was like, because they wouldn't see Biden and Kamala them as that.
Exactly.
It's Trump. It's
Trump.
It's TDS without saying it out loud. It was mainly geriatric people that were out there. They were hoping to galvanize the young people to get out there, but they weren't. It was geriatric people that were out there. I mean, it was just basically a temper tantrum, and basically where no kings come from. It comes from something like that happened here in America, like I think it's back in 1744 or 1700s, when there was a British king that was ruling over these areas before 1776, the 4th of July, what we got. Well, around then they had a no kings rally saying there's no kings over here in America, goddamn it. So this is the second coming of to say there's no king. You can't just do stuff. You can't just send ICE and pick up illegal people and criminals and things. You can't do that. You have to let us have them, and you have to give us a choice. That's what it all was about, is that they feel that Trump in office, his administration, has taken away choices. When we ask, and I say we because I look at like Stephen A., he didn't say nothing wrong when he described what was going on with Jasmine Crockett. He didn't say one thing wrong. When you really have a political eye on it, and that's one of us. So we got to, because look at this too. A lot of us on this panel didn't even know what No Kings was and where it came from and what it meant. But yet, we, like when we was talking about is the black woman a feminist thing and who buys into it. But yeah, even though we don't know what a No Kings is, we run to the rally. We support the rally. We run to it and go do it because it's really like what Rock said. It's Trump. You're mad at Trump. You're mad that Trump made the choice. You're mad that he's the president. You're upset. This is not, it's not a sound, logical, mature, like reasoning of why, because it's like, okay, what rights has he taken away from you as a black or brown person that lives in America? And when you ask them that, they can't answer it. They just go into, he put a post up about 5 kids killed a white girl, and he wanted 5 black kids to get in trouble. They'll go all the way to that. I'm talking about like right now. He's in office. He's been in office about 9-10 months now. What has he done to take away those, whatever you're saying? Show that what that is. And if you're talking about DEI, that was benefiting somebody else. That wasn't even benefiting. That was benefiting white women. That wouldn't even benefiting us as a whole as brown people. And then at the same time with Stephen A. back on that a little bit, because it correlates with this, with Jasmine Crockett, it's like he's saying the right thing, but at the same time, somebody, I think one of those analysts that was talking down was like, well, you can't judge her by the way she talks. You need to judge her by what she does. I'm like, well, what's her policies? What policies is she pushing that's helping black people? Well, let's put it on the constituents that voted her into her seat. What policies is she pushing? I'm really honestly asking. Because all I'm hearing is we want to say bitch and moan, but we're being nice by saying it's nothing but TDS, Trump derangement syndrome. And they won't admit it. It's like you're gonna have to work with people. When do you start working with people? When do you start like coming across the aisle? Like the government is shut down right now, for real. Yeah. Off of six decisions, 6 minds. It's shut down. 398 million people in this country, and it's 6 minds that shut down. And those 6 minds are trying to convince us that it's the Republicans' fault only, because we're supposed to hate the Republicans.
Yeah,
can't make it up.
Yeah, and I want to say something about Jasmine Crockett. You know, when I see your rants, young lady, and I see how you skew your thoughts, and I see how you pick and choose when to speak your cultural language, which I respect the cultural language. It's just ironic of your timing. And when you say the things you say, I want to let you know why I have a problem with you and why I can never see you being a leader of my community or from a political standpoint. There's a legendary lady called Barbara Jordan. You might have heard of her, Jasmine Crockett. One of the most elegant, humble, respectful, powerful, not just a black woman, but most powerful woman I've ever seen in my life. And when you heard her speak, she spoke a certain fever, a certain tone. I've watched her battle. I've watched her videos of her battle on Congress. I've watched them. And I'm going to tell you how cold this lady was. For one, she was really in the community. For one, she really fought for the people. And another, this is the type of politician I like. You wouldn't, if you hear her speak, you would never know if she was a Republican or a Democrat. You literally would have to Google it. Now, when someone that represents the community from a political level can speak time and time again, year in and year out, about her perspectives or thoughts on policies, what she signs on, what she signs off, what she agrees with, what she rejects when it comes to bills and policies being passed or created, and you don't even know, and you don't even know what party she represents, that's the type of politician I want representing me. Because I'm really sick and tired of the Crip and blood politics, bro.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm so sick of that shit, bro.
I'm done with it.
Man, I'm done with this shit, bro. Man, I don't vote by no, I don't give a fuck about yo. Man, what sell me what you can do for the community, bro.
And the independent, and the independent is just like a non-denominational church. You're just a church that just don't want to say you're Baptist. That's all it is. Independent is just the person that don't want to say they're Democrat, but it's something else that's changed. Like the Crip and Blood situation is dead. Like the whole red and blue, that whole Democratic Republican. We supposed to hate this. You supposed to hate. Nah. It ain't working. It ain't working.
Even when they speak, they don't say like to all my people in America. They say to all my Republicans in America, to all my Democrats. What the fuck, nigga? What the fuck is this? These niggas gang banging right in front of us, bro.
Yeah, Nancy Pelosi and all. She's going hard.
They be out there set tripping, right?
They be out there set tripping, right?
She said tripping. She ripped the rag up. She took a crown and ripped it up. Nancy Pelosi, but bow. She was who banging by bow.
This shit crazy, bro.
They FaceTiming each other on talking on interview, going in, just like the other ones do. The YNs do.
These motherfuckers gang banging on our tax dollars, dog.
Their only defense is, well, no one was saying it when Trump was saying vile things, and he said grab him by the pussy. Well, Future said he put his thumb in her butt.
In her butt.
Said he fucked my girl in Gucci flip flops. Shit.
Rick Ross said put lace a cup.
That was fucked up though. He slipped on that. That's fucked up. But what we want to accept.
Yeah.
Because I've been in locker rooms and I've been in situations where, that kind of talk is what's in there. But do you condone it? You can't control that. Control that. And is it a lie what he was talking about? Hey, obviously.
It was a hidden fucking recording.
You could tell who's been around groupies and who ain't been around groupies. So obviously you're in the wrong like Cam say, you can't relate. You can't relate to the conversation. I'll use that with Cam that time because, hey, it doesn't mean that it's right.
Yep.
It just means that that shit do go on.
And what y'all thoughts on this? I find this kind of sickening. Forgive me if that word too harsh. But when I vote, and I'm gonna just speak for me for one, I'm very aware of my representatives, right? I'm from Houston. I still keep up with my representatives there. I'm in Atlanta. I know my representatives, right? And how does one intelligently go into a voting booth and say, boom, our Republican, boom, I'm a Democrat? What the fuck?
You be surprised, man. You be surprised.
That shit is mind-boggling to me, bro.
It's tied to tradition, your friendship with people, your loyalties. It's tied to a lot of that kind of thing, to where what makes you feel like you're a person. And some people just I'll vote blue no matter who. Boo boo. I'm out of here.
Man, I do not want to engage in debate with a motherfucker that vote Republican or Democrat across the board. No, nigga, I don't even want to have a conversation with you about politics.
Man,
I'm not wasting my breath with you.
That's staunch.
That's what I do, right?
Staunch Republicans.
Well, stop it.
Staunch Republicans. For sure. There's people that are like that.
No, bro. I need to know who you is. I gotta evaluate you, man. I gotta see if you in my best interest, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't voting all the way down the boo. And
They really do need to make a local level like bracket, like how you do with the Sweet 16 March Madness, like a bracket for black folk, brown folks, for people, just people, because I think, but really technically only 40% of the population votes.
Yeah. That's crazy, ain't it?
And then out of us, maybe 20, 30%.
But 60%.
Is 60% of the population vote? Okay. I think
that's
out of us,
that's 40% missing.
That's still a lot of people. That's still a lot.
Yeah.
But hey, they even said there should be less people voting anyway. So I don't know if we want everybody voting. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, man, TB, you want some finishing thoughts on that?
No, man, y'all covered it, man. I was just no, I think a point I was gonna make is that people sometimes people just vote based off if they're Republican or Democrat off the values that those parties tend to lean towards. So they assume that the person that they're voting for has those same values, and they're too lazy to do some research. I do think that I don't like the way politics is set up in the United States. I don't know if it's globally or not. I don't know what it's like in other places, but propaganda, man, it's always like, you see these political ads that they run to get to sway your vote. And I wish that there was a better way of educating more people about the candidates. Um, and I know it's the job of the voter to go out and learn about the people that you're gonna vote for. So I get it. But I think that also it could be a two-way street to educate people. Find ways to put it in their face, where it's not always about a smear campaign about one candidate versus the other. It's just get educated. I know there's websites you can go to, but I think it could be something the city does at the local level, or your town, or the state on the state level, just to educate people on all the different people that are running, so people can have a better educated voting mind when they go to the booths. But yeah, man, y'all covered it, man. Y'all pretty much covered it. It's a whole bunch of game banging,
Yeah,
Democrats and blood against.
I mean, I would say at this point now, we can get the education of like the candidate, but I think we need the education of like who is the person once that candidate gets in to talk to, make some change happen like immediately. Like who is that what is that process? I want to know because usually we get the right person in, say we do Obama, but then all of a sudden, something said something. We couldn't do it. We couldn't do it. Yeah. Then somebody else gets in. Oh, shit. First third day, he could do it. Trump, he just signed shit. He's doing it. So how can we get the information of who can make some shit do it, like right now? Like we supposed to have big bread, big money, big shit. We big dogs. Let's make some shit happen today. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what my response would be to that? I think the first thing that we need to do, because it's very apparent that your most powerful vote is your local vote, right? And so what I would say is that, and I'm gonna speak to my people for a second. We need to stop being only intrigued by attention politics. It's kind of like this, right? So, you know how you got people who don't really watch football, don't really watch NBA, don't really watch boxing like that. But then when they get close to the finals, they want to have an opinion or perspective about it. They want to talk like they just really been into it or they know shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, casual fans.
Yeah, that's how we are with politics.
Right.
We don't know nothing on the lower levels because it's not popular.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? And I remember, man, I made a point before the presidential campaign. This was back in like May of last year or something. I don't know, maybe right before the actual political season came about. And I said, hey, we approaching the political season. I said, don't get out of pocket with your friends that you've been cool with for 15, 20 years. that helped you change your flat tires, that gave you some money every now and then when you needed it, then been that shoulder you can cry on, all because they got different political opinions. And that's what happens every single time.
See, Ben, it's about to get bloody. Me and Atum, we can't wait. It's pandemonium. Like the primaries are coming up 2026. Oh, it's
Man.
like whole family members about to get kicked out the house. I'm telling you, like,
Yeah.
see this in literal real time. I hate to say it, it's fascinating to me. It
is extremely fascinating.
It's a case study.
Man, you know what? It's funny you said that because ever since I was young, my old man, he was military and he's always tuned into the news, given that he was in the military. And so I've always watched every Sunday morning I get up and I look at the news. And I don't look at the news in my mind to get informed. I want to see what they feeding the people. I want to know what are people going to be thinking and how they view things based off. And I look at different channels to see how they spin stories. It's always fascinating to see what they say. You can tell when you converse with somebody, you can tell, okay, I already know the news outlet you listen to based on what you're saying. Because they all say the same things. And if somebody is more so on the red side versus the blue side, they say the same things. And it's like a script. It's fascinating to see. It really is.
Yep.
It's fascinating.
Yeah. And so that's why I say, man, we got to stay focused in local politics. It's sad that, people will brag about these nice communities they live in and they got a new home, but they ain't been to one goddamn townhome meeting.
Nope.
Yeah.
Not even
That's
HOA.
insane to me, bro. They don't even, we don't even know the power we have to make decisions in our own freaking community, bro.
First line of government. First line of government, your HOA.
Your HOA. God damn it, man.
They powerful.
Yeah.
Powerful.
We won't even go to the HOA meeting now.
And you paying into it every year.
Because the goddamn shit is on Wednesday night at 7. That's why. I'm at my mama's house. I need to be at the damn HOA meeting.
But
you pay into it.
We won't even go to a HOA meeting. It's funny how we want to have power where it's going to be hard to get the power. But the power where we do have, we don't want to utilize the power. Insane.
And like they say, man, the power's with the people.
And you can come to agreement on, hey, I need the trash man to run on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I don't like Mondays and Fridays.
Right.
This shit is crazy. You can determine when your trash man comes to pick up your shit.
You do got some control of some shit.
So
the No Kings Day was unnecessary because you do got control of your trash can, goddammit.
You shut up. I bet somebody watching this saying, God damn, I know this shit. That's what we here for, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? And then the police be there.
Yeah, they be there.
With the police and who they pay to protect the community, dog.
They get to see who you are. You ain't gotta be. They can walk around your neighborhood. They know your face.
Hey,
that's Mr. Johnson.
Thank you, Officer Johnson. This is my badass son. Keep him in line. He good. When you see him, he good. He go to school. He play football.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? So if he do stop,
hey,
man, what's up, man? Yeah, I know you better, man.
Hey, serious people take serious people seriously, if that makes sense.
Yep.
That's all it boils down to. They see you involved with going on in your community. They think you a serious person. They gonna take you serious. They see that you paying attention.
Yep.
I mean, you learn this kind of things and different soft skills in school, man. They teach you certain things, even though back then we didn't know the value. Some stuff that we don't talk about today. Some things they teach you. Be involved with things.
Yep.
It matters. When you're part of the community, it matters.
Yeah. And let me tell black people this too, so because I know we can be so anti-police. Let me tell you something. If gangsters understood the importance of having relationships with police and people in authority, you think I'm not? Oh yeah, I got cop friends. I got plenty of them motherfuckers. Oh, they my friends. You got funny. I mean, you gotta utilize assets versus liability. I don't need the police being my liability. I need them to be an asset.
You know, be smart.
Hey man, you gotta know some lawyers, some judges, some
Talk to him,
policemen.
man.
You gotta have a network of people, man. You never know when you might need something from somebody.
I'm trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying? I don't need all my friends being criminals. Balance this shit out. Fuck that shit.
No, for real. You gotta be well balanced, man. Straight up.
See, yeah, man. So hey, y'all bet not only should you bet your woman, y'all bet your friends, bet everybody. Bet everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? Make wise decisions, man. Man, this was a good show, man. We rocked out. We under 3, so kudos to us, goddamn.
All right,
Goddamn, we under 3 hours, man. Shit.
man.
All right, so with that being said, man, any last words before we do our promos, man? Anything anybody want to give or say, somebody listening that you might want to drop a jewel just in case, just putting it out there.
Hey, I just wanted to say, man, keep an eye on the sky tomorrow, man. You can see a nice meteor show, and you get to see a comet, man. So look up to the sky.
Yeah, I'm be on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on that for sure. I ain't missed nothing like this.
Man, that's gonna be mind blowing, bro. Damn. Ooh. About what time? I know I got the watch. I got you something. I'm good. You good. But
it's like right at the sunset. I want to say, depending on where you are, right at the sunset, look towards the south. You should be able to see the comet, and I think the meteor show is going to be going on throughout the night. From my understanding, I got to relook at that again. But yeah, man, once in a lifetime kind of situation for us. You know, we get a chance to see this.
Yeah, damn, man, I need.
Go get you a pair of binoculars, man, and get you a cheap telescope off Amazon, man. About $100.
Well, Amazon ain't gonna get it to me in time, so I probably have to go to Walmart.
Yeah, I get you to you tomorrow. You get your one day delivery.
I have to go to Wally World to get some binoculars.
I'm saying you can't. You got Amazon Prime. You can order and get it the next day usually.
Yeah, but you say it's tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I ain't gonna come tomorrow night. You order right now. I'll be there tomorrow afternoon, maybe evening. They'll let you know though. You know.
Well, I'm confused because the day is you talking about today, like as in tomorrow, or Wednesday.
I'm talking about Tuesday. It's the 20th. It's tomorrow night. So if you order now, you get there before nighttime.
It can be kind of janky in Atlanta, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Because they so, man, I ain't lying. Yeah, it could be because I got Amazon Prime, but you know what I'm saying. I'm probably just gonna have to stop by Wally World and get some binoculars.
Yeah, I was gonna say binoculars should be okay too.
Yeah, that's what it said on your paper.
Mm-hmm.
But shit, how much telescopes is? I know to get a decent telescope, you're gonna have to spend what, 40?
No, I mean you can get you one for 100, 150. Depending, like a beginner's one. They get expensive, but you don't always have to get your super expensive one for everything. If you're trying to look at Saturn and Pluto, you might need to spend you a couple grand. You know what I'm saying? But you can get you one for about $150, $100.
Yeah, I know. The last one I had, it was like a $400 telescope.
Yeah, they run it. They high. They get up there.
Yeah, they get up there. See, I don't want to get no binoculars if it ain't gonna really do me no justice either.
I think that binoculars would be decent for what's happening. Because I think this comet is supposed to be streaking across the sky, I think, for a good week, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Okay. For a week?
Yeah. So you're supposed to be able to see it for like a week. It makes its closest approach to Earth tomorrow. It's gonna be closer. It's gonna be closer to Earth than the moon. Actually, it's gonna be in between Earth and the moon, so it's gonna be pretty close. But I think that you can see it in the sky at nighttime for like a good week, from my understanding.
Gotcha. Great. All right, man. I'm gonna check that out. But hold on, let me see something before we go. You want to click on Telefolks for Adults or?
Just click on telescope.
Okay.
They're going $100 right there. I think I think it's the same one I got from my daughter. That one at the top.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, we're looking at the moon. It look pretty good too in the moon. So that's what we're gonna be using tomorrow to see the comet. It's gonna be closer to the moon, so
Oh,
we
that's.
get a pretty good look at it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's dope. So that was 70 millimeter. Let me see the refractor, 15x and 150x. Okay. Damn, 259. That's gonna be a bad motherfucker.
Right.
299.
Should they get higher than that though?
Huh?
There's some way more expensive than that, depending on what you're trying to look at and how great of a picture you want.
Yeah. Okay, then I was just doing this for YouTube. So for the people out there that might want to invest in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely invest in another one, man. It's been so long, bro. All right, man. So my boy, we're gonna let you start first.
Oh yeah. So it's your brother T Ben, aka your neighborhood brother. And you can catch me on tbenenterprises.com. I'm in the business of helping businesses grow. tbenenterprises.com.
Yeah, King. Let them know who you be, baby.
Hey, what's up? You know what it is, Mr. Hewwood. Hey, go check that out on Tubi. This was a great show tonight. Hey, check us out.
Yeah, This your boy Rockstar, host of the popular new podcast at my mama's house in Rock's house. I want to thank y'all for coming. You know what I'm talking about? Want to give a shout out to Quality. He normally in the show, but he had to go. And with that being said, I'm gonna slide it on over to Big Yogi. He got the hottest punch line on YouTube. Let's go.
Say, man, appreciate y'all for tuning in with us tonight, man. Another good episode in the books, man. We out here, baby. Big Yogi, man. Remember, man, keep calm. Fuck with a fat boy.
Fat boy. All right, that's what's up. We out here, y'all.